Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passengers out of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective, well collected. Girl, I could be your prized possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday evening to all of you guys. Happy to see all of you guys here in the chat already. What's going on? I hope you guys have had a great week. I have. It's been a long week, and by now you should have seen season 2 of the live action. And I'm saying that like I've seen it, but I haven't even seen it. But I hope you guys have, because I've heard that it was great, and it's got a lot of great reviews. I know I'm supposed to react to it. It hasn't happened yet, but it will this week. Guaranteed it'll happen this week. But I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. Let me see who's in the chat, man, and see what's going on. Fooly, Cooly God, Mr. Flutter God himself is in the building. He says, well, what we got here? Oh, it's us going live. Yes, we are here, man, and it's a good day. And I see you were gifted one of those nice little memberships last week. I can see it attached to your name. Shout out to you. Strawberry in the building says, hey, what's going on, Strawberry? 3D in the building, who also got gifted a membership, says, yer ho ho. Nakama, what's going on, 3D? How are you? Slick in the building says, yo, who also got gifted a membership as well. What's going on, Slick? Mr. Zaza in the building. He says, bro, we are here, man. What's going on? Good to see you. For all of my people with memberships, if you're in the Discord, well, first off, I hope you're in the Discord. If you're not already, you need to join the Discord. But if you're in the Discord, make sure that your Discord profile is connected to your YouTube. So go into your Discord, go look at your profile and connect it to your YouTube channel. That way you get access to the members only parts of the Discord. So whenever you connect that, it'll show up with your membership, and you'll see the new sections that I added for members only. This is what we're going to do. Members only watch parties, members only reactions, members only chats. There's a members only voice channel in there as well. So I'm going to try to spend some time throughout the week in that section. Or again, if you remember, make sure that you connect your YouTube to your Discord channel so that you can see those channels in your Discord. Okay, now that that's out the way, hopefully you guys take care of that so that y'all get access to that, because it's going to be lit. Now that that's out the way, guys, I want to show you what we're going to talk about when we get the rest of the crew up. And I think it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be a different type of break week stream this week, because I didn't want to just do another game like we normally do, which the games are cool, but I try to switch it up every single break week. So this break week, we are going to be doing a chart, and everyone on the cast has already went through. They already know who they're going to pick for these slots. We're going to go through, say who we think should be in those slots, and explain why. Have a conversation back and forth, and we'll go from there. I think it's going to be pretty lit. Nika's in the building, says, Yoy, what's going on, Nika? I'm going to go ahead and pull the chart up so that everyone can see if you don't know what it looks like already. I did post it in the Discord, but let me try to get it pulled up here now so that everyone can kind of be on the same page as me. Hold on one moment, and I'll have it ready for you. And sort, yes. Boom. Okay, so this right here, let me move over here. Okay, so this is the chart right here that we're going to be looking at. This is the chart right here. So there's 12 boxes. We're going to be talking about wasted potential. Who had wasted potential or the most wasted potential in the series? Who had to die for the plot? Who is the, not a aura farmer, who is the aura farmer of One Piece? Who had a genuinely sad backstory? And genuinely is the key word here because everyone has a sad backstory. But some people's sadness is that sadness is a little bit subjective because there's some backstories that don't really hit for me. They're not that sad for me. But who do you think objectively, hands down, no one can dispute had a genuinely sad backstory? The next box is going to be only loved because of their looks. Who was only loved because of their looks? I have someone off the top of my head that I know I'm going to put in the spot. Then we have the undisputed GOAT. We know who this is. There's really not too much of a discussion, but I'm curious to know who the rest of the crew thinks it is. The next one is villain who was right. We'll see. We'll see who everyone thinks about that. Next box is going to be fans who live in delusion. Which character fandom is genuinely in delusion about their character and why? Who has the best character design? Who do you guys think that is? We're going to talk about that. A generational downfall. Who had the worst downfall in the series from beginning to present time? Who would that be? Next box is who do you think got forgotten? There should be a lot of people that you could say. But who do you think got forgotten the most? And then last on the box is going to be who should be dead by the end of the series. So that's what we're going to be talking about in the second hour of the stream when the rest of the crew gets up. Like I said, we've already worked out who we think it is. So we should be able to have a productive conversation as to why. But before we get into that, we are going to be doing a tier list, which is me. And I wanted to do this tier list for a while. I never actually got the chance to do it. But we got to talk about the drippiest in One Piece. And there was this tier list that I had pulled up for a long time. And I never got to actually do it. So I think tonight is a good time to go ahead and do this tier list. Who is the drippiest in One Piece? We're going to go down the tier list, talk about it, go through it, and have some fun. Also, actually, before I get into that, though, tomorrow we have an interview dropping on this YouTube channel. And I'll show you the thumbnail for it. It's going to be dropping tomorrow. I got to finish doing the finishing touches for it. But we were able to get the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. J.D. Legend, sat down for an interview. That interview is going to be dropping tomorrow on the channel. Hopefully sometime around noon, I'll drop it. I'll probably do a premiere like I did for last Cheddar's interview. Me and Nika sat down with the GOAT, J.D. Legend, and man, it was a good time. Mr. Agenda Piece himself said he was going to pull up to the Strawhat Podcast. Man, I'm super excited. Almost done editing it. But it comes out tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Tomorrow, it will drop probably around noon. Check it out. It's going to be about an hour, but it was a lot of fun. So JD Legend, look out for it at noon tomorrow. And show some love for it, man. Drop some likes, drop some comments, and all that good stuff. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this tier list, and we can get it going. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get it pulled up. This is the drip, the One Piece drip tier list. The One Piece drip tier list. It was already made for me. And I feel like, why not go through and give my opinions real quick on a few of the characters in One Piece, if they're drippy and if they're not. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with some of my takes. But I'm always right. So, I don't think that my takes will be too crazy. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with the first one that we have here. Okay. And we're talking about drip. Now, Momonosuke, most people would put my dog Momonosuke at the bottom tier for drip. And for those people, I would say that you guys don't understand that Momonosuke really has that on. Granted, young Momonosuke, his clothes were a little baggy. They ain't really fit right. He wasn't really rocking it like crazy. But I'm going to call it his post time skip Momonosuke. He looks goated. He's a pink dragon with a pink kimono. Like, dog, older freaking Momonosuke has it on. He's pretty saucy. I'm not going to hold you. And the categories are the absolute best drip in One Piece. Super saucy. Drippy as F. Average above fits. Mid. Below average. No sauce. And the absolute worst drip in One Piece. Well, it takes a real man to be able to rock pink. Shout out to Kobe. And I really feel like Momo has it on. Older Momo is super saucy. You can disagree if you want to, but you can't disagree with me. You can argue with Oda because he's the one that made him saucy. So older Momo is going to go in the super saucy category. From here, we have Lafitte in the next spot. Now, Lafitte has it on too, with the white shirt and the purple freaking overalls and the cane. Bruh, first off, if you're using a cane and you don't need to use it to walk, off rip your drippy. Like, you guys remember the old movies with the old pimps? They used to walk around with canes. Lafitte gives me that undercover, cool, I could really F you up if I want to type drip with the cane. Bro, Lafitte got it on. I'm not going to hold you. Nika says Adult Momo's top 3 designs. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Top 3. Now, younger Momo, I'll hear some slander, but you cannot slander Adult Momo. You just can't do it. So, Lafitte, he's not up there with Momo, but he's definitely drippy. Bro is walking around with a cane. He's literally dubbed the Demon Sheriff Lafitte. Come on, bro. Be real with me. Be so serious with me, bro. Slick says definitely points for the pimp cane. Yes. Bro is dripped out with a pimp cane. Guys, you remember how saucy you gotta be to be rocking this in Marie's. Mind you, these are tight. This is tight clothing. Skin tight shirt, skin tight overall. And you're doing these stealth missions undetected. He's got it on, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He's got it on. Let's see. We got Pedro. Pedro's my dog, man. Pedro is definitely my dog. And RIP Pedro. But Pedro's fit is a little mid. It's a little mid. Don't get mad at me. I didn't design him. Pedro's fit is just a little bit mid. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just in the middle. Now he kind of had it on with the green trench coat. That was cool, but it's still a mid fit. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving my take. We have the man Robert Lucci himself. This man, post time skip, is the you guys remember when he pulled up to Egghead in the all white coat, still pigeon on? Now he's got the long freaking facial hair. Man, my boy was dripped to the nines in Egghead. Absolutely goes in the super saucy. He might even go in the absolute best drip in One Piece category, but I'm gonna save that for only one person. I do think he's above Momo though. He definitely is above Momo, but he's drippy. He's so goddamn drippy, man. Carrot, you're gonna go there with your mink friend. Well, granted though, wait a minute, hold on, time out. Carrot in whole cake. She's above average. She's above average. Carrot in whole cake is definitely above average. Carrot in Zoe is mid, maybe even below average. But Carrot's fit on whole cake. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right. So this is young Whitebeard. He kind of had it on, man. Young Whitebeard was pretty freaking drippy, bro. He was pretty drippy. I'm not going to lie. He was pretty drippy. Rocking a casual green with the green sash. Shout out to Zoro. Because he was the first one that we saw do this. But he's looking drippy. I like it. Roger definitely is super saucy. Again, a man that can pull off pink is saucy. He's literally wearing pink and orange pants. In any other scenario, that should not work. Literally any other scenario. This man, Roger, makes it look good. You guys remember that freaking... Oh, let me see if I could find that cover story. It was 2 stories ago. I could find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh my God. I want to see if someone colored it. I know someone has the colored cover story. That was what, 1172? No. It was 1174. Let me see. It might have been 1174. It was. Tell me right here that this man... Tell me this man right here. Hold on. Let me pull this down. Tell me this man right here is not freaking drippy. This dude was rocking camo pants. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can't. Okay. This man was rocking camo pants with a white shirt with the Pirate King jacket on. Bro, black shoes. He had it on, bro. He had it on. He's definitely saucy. Now, if we're going off of this, he's definitely, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best fits I've ever seen in One Piece. One of them. But man, this is saucy. It's definitely saucy. Let's see. Nika says Lucci's pre-time skip, all black with the fur coat, was already going crazy. Yeah, no, bro, facts. You're spitting, bro. You are absolutely spitting. Nika not lying. That drip Lucci was and is still cold. Facts. Okay. We have Boa. Boa's fit is kind of mid. It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad. Like, her character design is cool, but it's just a purple dress. Shout out to Robin. You know, there's not much there. Like, the earrings though are dope. Little snake earrings. I could vibe with it, but the fit is kind of mid. I'm sorry to the Boa fans. Now, Perona's drip, pre and post, saucy. Absolutely, hands down, one of the sauciest people in One Piece. Pre-time skip and post-time skip, saucy. Period. She had the umbrella to tote. Come on, man. The umbrella, the matching umbrella, saucy. She had it on. Fooly says Boa's fit is simple but clean. It don't do too much. That's true. It's not a bad fit, but it's okay. Nika says Boa has worn more than just a purple dress. Stampede outfit was crack. See, now I have to go look at Stampede's outfit because I don't know what she looked like in Stampede. So let me confirm before I'm not being fair. Hold on. Boa Hancock, Stampede. What does she wear in Stampede? Oh, it's all right. I'm about to show y'all. Hold on a second. This is Stampede right here. All right, let me show you guys. I mean, that was better. I mean, that was better. Okay, fine. It is better than just the purple dress. But, okay. Having seen that, I think I can move her up one more level. I'll move her up one more level. Because I think it does look nice. I'll move her up one more level. But, overall, it's kind of like, just me. Let's see. Pre-time skip, no. But post-time skip, Perona, facts. Well, no, not facts. She did have the drip pre, but post-time skip was harder. I agree with that. Pre-time skip, it gives Pippi long stockings. Wow. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't agree with that at all. Boa matches Luffy with her Stampede fit, especially with the purple sash. Okay. Fair. All the Stampede fits was drip. Okay. You hating. Oh, here we go. She at least on carrot level. Carrot should go down, but that's me. Let me see, man. Think you bugging, bro. Carrot in a whole cake is what I'm basing that off of. To be fair. Carrot and whole cake was drippy. I'll move Boa up one more space. That's as far as I can go. Reset is good, but called it boring. Yo, look. You see how many categories there are here, man? I gotta be fair. She's cool. It is a little boring. Like, okay, Perona's fit, the ruffles and the layers, the umbrella, all the extra things that go into her fit. Come on, bro. Way drippier. Way drippier. I'm just saying, man. He said he can't be good. Yes, it can. I can tell you a lot of things that are good in life, but boring. Reading is good for you. But god dang it, reading's freaking boring. I mean, I could go down the list. Freaking god dang, doing chores. Doing chores is boring. Cleaning the toilet, it's freaking boring. But it's good. You don't want a dirty toilet. I mean, let's see. Going to school. That's boring, but it's good. I could go on and on and on and on. Things can be good and boring They don't have to be mutually exclusive. Don't argue with me, man. This is just the facts, okay? I'm just saying. Fooly said, Rhea, I love your takes. I might not agree, but you got, hey, man. I got my reasonings, man. I got my reasonings. That's it. I got my reasonings. How dare you bring up reading when we almost read One Piece? That's fair. Granted, I was talking about reading just regular novels. Manga is totally different. I'm talking about reading a book just off the shelf. A little boring. A little bit boring. But it's good. It helps work your mind out. It's a little boring. That's all I'm saying. And it's not boring at all. If you give Nami any hard credibility, I'm going to call bias because all Nami's dresses are basic or boring. But she looks nice with them. See, here's the issue with that, right? Nami's not wearing a dress every arc. You know what I'm saying? Nami has versatility in her fits. She could go the bra pants combo. She can go the shirt pants combo. She can rock a dress. She did it in Whole Cake. But she can smooth off with, just a casual fit. She not always just rocking dresses in variations of dresses. If every arc Nami was wearing a fit that looked like Whole Cake, I'd have an issue. I feel the same way. But she's got versatility. Robin, same thing. She not always rocking dresses. But every now and then she'll put a dress on. Look, man, you gotta get mad at Oda. It's not me. It's literally just not me. That's way biased. We barely see. Hey, that's Oda problem, brother. That's an Oda problem. That's not my fault. Again, I gave Boa above average fits. I gave it above average. Now, if I would have said below average, then I'm saying that she is better than mid. She's closer to the good side than the bad side. That's all I'm saying. But yes, you're right. But that's Oda's fault. He should throw her in some pants or something, man. Hey. That's all I'm saying. He said it's you. It's not me, bro. I need you to bring up Carrot's Sulong form. Carrot is drippy, man. She's drippy. She's drippy. I look, that's why she's an above average. We don't toss Robin in this. Yo, it's the same concept. Wearing dresses and shirts, same exact concept. Don't get mad at me. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Don't get mad at me. You got to say, yes. Hey, I told y'all, if you want to argue, you got to argue with Odachi, not Renchi. Okay? Not Renchi. Odachi. Okay? Not Richi. Okay. We got Vivi. And Vivi is drippy. Again, she's rocking the pink with the blue hair combo she's got going on. I love it. I love it. The gold to always signify her royalty. Vivi got it on, man. Every fit she has it on. Nika says Robin's best fits and Nami's best fits are dresses. I disagree. Okay, see, now I gotta, okay. See, now I gotta prove that I disagree. He says, bra, what Vivi fit? Okay, so we all just don't remember. I got you guys, man. Look, don't you guys worry, okay? Don't you guys even worry. I got you, okay? I'm gonna pull it up and we can all be on the same page. Don't worry, because I'll pull it up because I think you guys are missing me here. So let me just, what's the best way to do this? They have a picture right here that actually shows all of Nami's fits in the same. Yep, here we go. Let me save this pic. No, let me just go in and Hold on 1 second and I'll be able to show you. Let me screenshot this. Bear with me 2 seconds and I'll be able to pull it up. Boom. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Pictures. Boom. Where's the fits at? 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. So I gotta put y'all on game because I know a lot of y'all are not huge Nami fans like me. So let's go ahead and get into this because I see we have some discourse that needs to be discussed. Okay. So these are all of Nami's fits right here. Okay. These are all of Nami's fits. Okay. I would argue that straight out of post time skip, Nami, who pulls up to Sabo Odi, is a straight top 5 fit. Straight top 5. The character design changed. It's top 5. Is it higher than 5? No, it's not higher than 5. But I would go, it's top 5. OG Nami with the white shirt, blue freaking stripes, and the gold skirt is in the top 5 too. Not gonna hold you. And that's up there too. Let's see. We also got the black coat from we got the black coat from Punk Hazard. She had it on. Everything was covered there too. Black coat from Punk Hazard had it on in there. I'd even go Arlong Park with the green shirt. That Nami was goated too. And yes, there will be, of course, a dress in there. Me personally, I feel like her dress from Thriller Bark is better than her dress in Whole Cake. You guys can get mad at that. You guys can get mad at that. Tell me if you disagree. The dress in Thriller Bark is better than her dress in Whole Cake. I think that's a fair take. She's got the wedding dress. Yes, the wedding dress. The wedding dress. Everything, bro. That is everything. But I will say the Dressrosa one, not Dressrosa, excuse me. The Whole Cake one is up there too. We can go Whole Cake, Arlong Park, OG Nami, Fresh Pre-Time Skip Nami, freaking the wedding dress in Thriller Bark, and not Drum Island, in Punk Hazard. You know, like anyway, I disagree. And I don't even really know how I feel about Robin's fits because I don't really pay attention to Robin's fits, but I'm sure I could tell you like really quick. It won't take me that long. I've literally never even thought about Robin's fits, but let me just give a quick look, I guess. Okay. Let me get this picture here. Give me 2 seconds. Since we're on this topic, I guess I'll just go over it. Okay, got that. Let's pull it up. Boom, boom. Okay, let's look at Robin's fits here, man. And I'll open this up. Brothership, what up? He says Cap. Who's Cap? Am I Cap or is Nika Cap? Oh yeah, where's Strawberry for this one? Yeah, this is a strawberry topic for sure. Okay. So you said Robin's best outfits are dresses. I disagree because, yeah, this was her fresh off post time skip fit. Killing it. Fresh off of post time skip. I love it. Let's see. I know that was from a movie. I know that. That was from a movie too. Let's see. Ooh, first off, Miss All Sunday? That wasn't a dress? Miss All Sunday had it on too. Are we what are we talking about? Miss All Sunday, post time skip. She had it on in goddamn Innie's lobby. Let's see. I mean, Skypea was cool. What was that, Thriller? When she was wearing the yellow? Nah, that's a mid outfit. Dress Rosa. Fire. So we got Dress Rosa, because that's when she had the white cap. Dress Rosa, post time skip, Miss All Sunday in Alabasta. Where did she wear the Annie's lobby? And then where did she wear the white polka dot one? I can't freaking remember. Said Dress Rosa was a dress. Again, that's fine. It's cool there was a dress in there. I don't disagree that dresses are in the top, but it's not just the dresses. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say, man. That's it. Brothership says you're capping. What? He said never thought about it. Hey, man, I don't think about Robin's fits. I don't really pay it. Like, Robin's cool. She's just not like one of my favorite Strawhats. So I don't really be paying attention to what Robin got going on. But yeah, that's cool. Strawberry says Nico Robin with the cowboy hat. There you go. Miss All Sunday. Green sweater, Robin. Pretty peak with the glasses. That must have been a movie because I don't recognize it. See, Thriller Bark Robin, Innie's Lobby Robin. See? And Thriller Bark should have been that yellow shirt with like the purple pants. Let's see, Miss All Sunday. See, this is why Strawberry gets respect from me. Because Strawberry's takes are usually amazing. And here it was, another proof. Thank you, Strawberry. Thank you. Okay. Let's get back to this, man. Y'all got me way off when I'm even supposed to be doing. Okay. So, Kinemon's fit. It's above average. Only because he's got that little side piece that's striped. That's it. That's it. Because it's above average. JC, what's going on, big dog? The first half of this stream, I'm doing a drip tier list. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked because I'm getting slandered for my takes, which my takes are indisputable. So people just gotta deal with it. These are the correct takes. We have Crocodile, which, guys, Crocodile has it on. We don't even got a black coat, green shirt underneath, the vest on, the pants, and he's out here really causing havoc. Crocodile got it on, bro. He got it on. We got Ben Beckman. He's got his sash. Sorry. For all the Ben Beckman fans out there, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Oh, yeah, exactly. Post time skip Croc go crazy. Fact. Well, he's been going crazy no matter pre or post. So he had that on 24/7. He has it on. Ivankov. Actually, there's just not much to it. The lace just don't do it for me. But I know that you're fashionable, so you do have sauce. Your sauce is just a little bit below average. But you know, purple hair. It just I don't know. JC says Croco's no drip. He evaporated it all. That's crazy. Croco, Lucci, Law are drips of God of One Piece. Wow, okay. Brothership says Momo is No, adult Momo. Adult Momo, not kid Momo. Adult Momo with the pink kimono. Nah, that dude had it on, bro. He had it on. Anel, he is definitely drippy. The baggy orange pants, purple sash, he's in the drippy. He's definitely in the drippy. I 100% give him that. You read my comment wrong, gang. Krakow, Lucci, Law are the drip gods of One Piece. Is that what I said? I did say that. That's what I said. I agree with you. I agree. Okay. Barto. He's drippy. He's drippy. He's drippy. He is definitely drippy, man. He is definitely drippy. Brothership says he got that Odin sauce upscale. That's fair. That's fair. I said the drips of God. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of yeah, let's say no Diddy on that. Say no Diddy on that, just in case. Okay, Paulie is drippy. Paulie is drippy, man. With the cigar, the target on his chest, the blue coat, man with the blonde hair, he is dripped. I don't care. We don't do no Paulie slander on this freaking channel, bro. We don't do no Paulie slander on this channel. None. Zero Paulie slander. Fooly says Bart is one down. No, man. Bart is great where he is. Bart, chest out, freaking maroon coat, yellow and maroon. Come on, man. Come on. Did Fooly say Paulie who? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Fooly. Don't do that. 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 Fooly, you are a member now, my friend. You cannot say this, okay? No, do not do this. Don't slander my guy, Paulie. And then you spelled his name wrong too, Paulie. You're funny. You're funny, Fooly. You're actually funny. You're hilarious, bro. I'm gonna let that slide though. We have Cavendish, and my man Cavendish. I don't care what you say. Super freaking saucy. Fight me. Fight me. Cavendish is freaking saucy, bro. I don't care. White coat, white shirt, black pants. He's freaking saucy. He is freaking saucy. I'm sorry. He is saucy. Slick. Don't do that, Slick. 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 Don't do that, bro. Paulie is not mid, man. Paulie is out here working on ships in a blue. He's got like a denim jacket on, right? That's open with the cigar, working on ships as a shipwright. Come on, bro. My man had it on. He got elegant sauce. Facts. Cabbage should be one tier down. I disagree, man. I disagree. He got the bro. Okay. His drip is so close to Fuji's drip. The white and purple, so close to Fuji. And Fuji is super saucy too. So, come on, guys. Come on. He's drippy. We've got Mihawk. He's drippy. He is drippy. He's drippy. He's got, when I really realized that he had the designs on his shirt, the collar, the sleeves, he's drippy. He is hardcore drippy. With the purple pants, no, he got it on. He definitely got it on. He definitely got it on. Not super. You're right. I'm bugging. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. No, I moved him up. I moved him up. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm tripping. He's got too much design on his shirt, and he's got the arch. Yeah, I'm bugging. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I got you with the sideburns. You're right. I'm bugged out. I'm bugged out. I'm bugging. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I had to fix that. You're right. Okay. You're right. Yeah, I had to adjust that. Okay. Let's see. This is Moria. Let me just okay. Hold on. Okay, let me just look up young Moria to give him a fair shake. Because to be fair, I didn't really pay attention to young Gecko Moria. So let me give him a fair shake. And let me pull him up and we can see before I say this. Because you guys already know I don't like Moria. You're gonna call me biased if I don't do this. Okay. Hold on. No. Yeah, this is him. Yeah, no, that's mid, man. The code is cool. But yeah, Moria, that's a little mid, man. That's a little bit mid. Yeah. I tried to be fair because if I wouldn't have looked it up and I said it was mid, y'all would have tried to say, oh, you're biased, whatever. Okay, fine. Mid. Young Moria, low-key a freak. He's not wearing it right. Facts. With the choker. Hey, man. Yeah. Okay. King. He's drippy. With the mask on, he does look a little bit weird, but I do think he's drippy. I do think he's drippy. Nika said, we said it was mid before you looked it up. Hey. The choker kept that neck in check. A freaking yo. Bro. It's a no Diddy zone, bro. No Diddy. Holy. I know what you're saying, but good Lord. Pixel, what's going on, Pixel? King with the mask off is peak, drippy, and hot. As a straight man, I can confirm King with the mask off is hot. I am a heterosexual man, and I can say that with full confidence in my sexuality. But with the mask on, he does look a little bit weird. But yeah. He's up there. Nika said King got on a swimsuit with high heels. Yeah, but he's still drippy. Like, he's drippy, man. I'm actually putting him there, by the way, because with the mask off and when he turns into Albert, yeah. He got it on when he turns into Albert, bro. Just saying. With the mask off, he got it on. Doflamingo, do we even have to discuss this? Again, I've already said, it takes a real man to wear pink, but it takes a real man to be Doflamingo Don Quixote. So he has the absolute best drip in One Piece. I think that's undisputably true. Argue with somebody else, not me. Kaido. Below average, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just like, he got the cool tattoo on him, but Nika says, so Patrick Star in the OG SpongeBob movie got drip. Let me just, all right, before I answer you, let me pull it up, because I want to say yes he does, but let me see. Let me just pull it up. OG SpongeBob movie. Let's see, 2004. Let's see what you're talking about, man. You're talking about the end scene. Oh, wait, are you talking about... Wait. Hold on. Wait. Before I pull this picture up, Nika, you need to tell me what you're talking about before I pull this up, because I don't know if this is what you're actually talking about. So give me a little bit more context before I pull this up on the stream, because this is probably not what you're talking about. But just give me a little bit more context, bro. Because this picture is actually wild. Refresh our memories. Hold on. Let me type in scene. Oh God. Is this? Nah, you got. No, I'm not even gonna pull it up. Nika, give me what you're talking about before I do that, because that's a crazy picture. I'm gonna keep pushing it until he tells me. King dressing like. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, I'll pull it up. All right. How did you even pull that from your memory, bro? How did you pull this from your memory? This is crazy. Okay, let me pull it up. The fact that this dude could just pull this stuff out of literally the back of his head off top is crazy. Your boys, I see you in there, Bram. What's going on? All right, let me pull the picture up. Your boys in the building. What's up? He says a core memory for bro. Dog, bro, how did you pull that off the top of your head? Like, I'm one of the biggest SpongeBob fans, and I don't even remember that. This is so wild, man. Yeah, okay. If that's how you see King, we got a problem, bro. You got a problem if that's how you see King's drip. Wow, bro. Wow, you are wilding, man. Because of the heels, bro. You're wilding, bro. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to pull it up because I didn't know if that was what he's talking about. Hey, your boys with the gifted membership. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro. You always come through, man. You always come through. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for my boy, your boys, man. For the gifted membership. This is now 2 weeks in a row throwing a gifted membership. Hey, Brothership got it. There you go. Brothership got the gifted membership, man. There you go. W's in the chat for your boys, man. Always coming through and showing some love. All right. Let me see. So we got Big Mama. Big Mama. Let's see. Big Mom. The polka. Okay, I'm only saying this right because we just did our cosplay competition. The Big Mom cosplay gives me new life to Big Mom's character. And she really does have it on, believe it or not. Y'all might not like the polka dot dress, but the polka dot dress is tough. Okay? Big Mom has it on. Let's see. Shanks. Do we need to discuss this? Like, I don't think we really even need to discuss this. I think this is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Let's see. We got hold on. Oh, bro. I don't get, first off, no one's telling me anything about this. Senior Pink, super saucy. You can argue with Frankie. You can argue with Senior Pink himself, but you cannot argue with me. I don't care what you got to say about this. The manliest man in One Piece. This man ripped this chick's bra off and wiped his mouth with it because he's that manly. Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Senior Pink is the drip. I don't care. Argue with somebody else. See, this is Kuzan. It's above average. I mean, he's just got blue with, the kind of dark. It's okay. It's okay. There's other admirals that are way drippier than he is. But it's okay. He looks great in his outfit, but it's okay. Rock's Power's Big Mom had it on. Facts. I think we're conflating sauce with aura. No. I think he's wearing a diaper. Now, granted, this is before he got fat. He's literally wearing a diaper, a yellow diaper with a blue shirt, with a binky. That's saucy. That's saucy. Are they the same? They are not the same, but they could be in some categories. Some people could put aura with sauce, and I wouldn't be mad at anybody that did that. Right now, I'm taking the aura out and I'm putting the sauce. Shanks has that sauce. Senior Pink has the sauce. And I know he has the sauce because it's canon that he had the sauce. This man is still pulling women with his outfit like this. Canonically, we're seeing women fawning the most over him when he was a freaking pre-time skip or before, when his backstory, and when we saw him when we was fighting Frankie. This man had the ladies, so he's got that sauce. It's tough, but I see the vision. Facts. Before he wore the baby fit, him and Dolphy was brother and Taylor, if you follow. He had it on before he put on the baby fit. That's true too. That's true too. That's true too. Okay. This is Kobe. Hear me out. Kobe right now is above average. And it's probably just because of that pink hair. And he's got a little bit of muscle on him. He got it on. He got it on him. He's above average. Conjuro was above average too. And he gets a couple of points because he's wearing pink. And it takes a real man to wear pink. It takes a real man to wear pink. Bon Clizzy. Bon Clizzy, no glizzy. He's wearing pink again. Yeah, Bon Clizzy, no glizzy goes in the drip, in drippy. Pink with the swans on his back. Yeah, Bon Clizzy, no glizzy goes crazy. Facts. Smoker is tough. He's definitely going above average. Above average guaranteed. Guaranteed. White coat, post-time skip, he looks great. The only problem is his introduction to post-time skip just wasn't the best. But he looked drippy while he was getting cracked in Punk Hazard. Because he was definitely getting cracked. But he looked drippy while he was having his crack session. Fuji. Saucy. 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 I don't care. Man's wearing a kimono underneath with his admiral coat on. with the cane, blinded, saucy. Saucy, bruh. Saucy. Django, mid. It's mid. Black Pants. I don't even know who that is. Black Pants. Sorry. Blackbeard. No, he's got it on. He's got it on. He's got the red shirt, green pants. He got the rings on him too. He's drippy. He's definitely drippy. The pistols, he's drippy. He's definitely sound crazy. No, bruh. This is factual. Kid, oh my God. Red coat, black, kid's got it. Super saucy. Good God. Good Lord. Super freaking saucy. Oh my goodness. See, brother Shippy say he's drippy. He's facts. Corazon. Above average. I think that black coat carries the fit. The difference is Doflamingo's coat doesn't carry his fit. That's it. He says justice for Aokiji. Nah. Aokiji just looks like, I don't know, man. He looks like he's wearing a suit I used to wear to church as a kid, bro. Like, it's okay. But there's better admirals than him. Sorry, man. Drippy, but not super. Yo, Reed, look up teach post time skip. Let me see. Let's see what we talking about. All right. Well, let me pull this up. Hold on a second. Let me see what we talking about. I know I haven't said this yet, but if you're here, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so hold on. Let me shorten it. Oh, shoot. Hold on. It's all. Okay, there we go. So he added a purple trim to his coat. And he has blue pants now. Okay. I'm be honest with you. I preferred pre. Because the green pants with the yellow sash and the red coat, I think he looks drippier here. I really do. The blue pants, I don't know. I'm not really rocking too much with the blue pants. He looks okay though. But he doesn't even have the sash post time skip anymore. I think he's got it on way tougher in the pre, bro. That's just my opinion. But I'm still gonna put him. Where did I have him? In super saucy? No, drippy. Yeah, I'm gonna put him. Kids fit just like Bartos, but he rocks it a bit better. Well, Kid has a coat like with feathers on it too. That's the big up he gets. And he looks better in his fit too, honestly. Let's see. Who else we got? Zoro? I don't even know which version of Zoro they're talking about. But he's super saucy. It really doesn't even matter what version. But this was in Punk Hazard, this picture. In Punk Hazard, Zoro's fit is my favorite fit when he had the coat on. So, I mean, I'm with it. I'm with it. I am totally with it. Totally with it. Sanji, he's up there. He's saucy. Hey, your boys with another gifted membership. Shout out to you again. Like, always showing love. Appreciate it, man. If you were the one that got the gifted membership from him, let him know. Thank you. Shout out to your boys, man. This dude be showing some love over here. W's in the chat. Please drop some W's for my boy, your boys, man. He is always pulling up, showing some love. GOAT facts. He is definitely the GOAT. Shout out to your boys, man. Woo! Always showing love. Let's see. Huge W's. Facts. Huge W's. Let's see. We got Robin. She's drippy. Jinbei. I don't feel like he drippy, man. Yep. Drop them W's, man. Drop the W's for your boy, man. Your boy is definitely the GOAT, bro. He is definitely the GOAT. Yeah, Jinbei's fits are, I'll move him up. Above average, because he's usually rocking like some type of sash. Yeah. Warwoys, facts with the W's, facts. Marco is above average for sure. The purple coat, blue pants, facts. Law, he's the drip god. He's definitely drip god. Super saucy. He's up there. He's definitely up there. Luffy. He's drip. He's drip. He rarely misses. He rarely misses. Okay, we can go ahead and move that. We can keep it pushing. No bias there, of course. Let's see. Fishman Island Jimmy. I just don't like it. I guess for Jinbei, it's just body shape. He's so round. It's hard to, I don't know. It's so round. I don't really like any clothes that he wears, you know? It might just be me. Chopper, his fits are kind of mid. Hey, Sheila in the building. What's up, Sheila? Frankie is definitely drippy, generally. Brooke. I'm not even going to speak on that. Y'all see what happened. Ace is pretty drippy. I'm not going to lie to you. The few fits that we got to see with Ace, which weren't very variations, it was drippy. The beads, the hat, the shorts, he's got it on. Very simple. It's very simple. Sadibo. Ah, man. Sadibo. Now, Nika, I got to answer this right, because Nika's about to go crazy if I don't. Sadibo. Where is this guy going to go? He's drippy. He's drippy. He's just a tier below, because I don't really like the like pompadour thing that's going on. But he's drippy. He's definitely drippy. For what we see, he's drippy. I won't even slander him. He's definitely drippy. Hey, your boys with another gifted membership. Yo, your boys is going crazy. Shout out to your boy, man. W's again in the chat for your boys. Yo, W's in the chat, man. Like, yo. Look, I guess I'll restate this too for everybody that got a membership. Well, I'll say this whenever I'm done. Let's see. Nika says, bro, you got Cabbage all the way up. You better get Sabo right. Cabbage is drippier than Sabo. He's drippier. I don't really like the like pompadour, like furry coat thing he got going on under his neck. You know, like I don't know. I just don't rock with it. I could put Sabo at the top of this category, but your boy says, why isn't Law in the highest? You see, here's the thing. Law looks generally pretty good, but you know, Dofi just takes the cake. Nami is an obligatory pick. There's no way Nami was going any lower than the absolute best drip in One Piece. So you guys just ignore Nami. She had to go there. But Doflamingo has the best drip. Law is at the top of that list. Then Lucci, and then kind of everything else kind of goes from there. Yeah, you know, that's just, hey, it's just what it is, man. I don't make the rules, guys. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules. So let me restate this. All the crew, y'all can come up. I'm about to bring you up, Strawberry, in just a second. All the crew, y'all can go ahead and start hitting the link so we can get up and do what we're doing tonight. But I will restate again for the members in here, because a lot of people are getting memberships. In the Discord, I opened up a members only section. So everyone that has a membership right now, hopefully you're already in the Discord. If you're not, join the Discord, please. In there, make sure that you link your YouTube channel to your Discord profiles. Go to the profile settings, link your Discord, and then it'll be set up and it'll pull your YouTube membership from the Strawhat Podcast and recognize you inside of the Discord server. There is a members only section of the Discord that you can come into and join in on, and you'll be able to see we have a members only voice chat, we have a members only chat, we have a members only channel where we're going to be doing various stuff, reactions, different videos, all that stuff. I'm getting it set up right now. So if you're a member now, because I know a lot of different people are getting memberships, I don't even know who's a member and who's not at this point. But if you did get a membership tonight, you have access to that. Just get your stuff set up and you'll be good to go. Fooly,
get it set up. Get it set up.
What's up? What up?
Yo,
what up?
What's up, y'all?
Dang, Fooly got the chest out today. And were you inspired by some of these drippy fits that we just looked at?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Bro got the muscles. Kind of, okay. Got the chest. Okay.
You got the Sanji look going on from the One Piece live action. That's exactly what I thought about.
I just came home from the kitchen. That's after.
Yeah, he came home from the kitchen, Sanji. All right.
I can dig it.
There we go.
There we go. Wait, Nika said cabbage pants don't even reach his ankles, and you got him over. Yo. What we're not gonna do. Okay, first off, you guys actually no, Za, you know this better than all of us, right? You teach high schoolers. You know about time right now. Hey, what's going on, Zane? You know right now that high schoolers, especially when they go to prom, you've seen this. I know you have. It's in style to have like your pants like kind of high above your ankles, like, and wear like a suit with like the like high. It's not high water pants, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but we're also talking about a generation where I've seen kids buy $300 pants and cut the legs off because they thought it would look cooler with the legs off. So we're talking about a different generation.
The legs off.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Bro, I'm telling you, they'll be like, yo, you know what it is? It look better like this, huh?
Che,
that's $150 gone.
Peep this real quick. This is what I'm talking about here.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The high ankle showing. You got the suit on. This is Cavendish to me. This is Cavendish. This fit right here. Except you don't got the white coat on. Good or bad take? Fooly, you want to say something? Just say it, bro.
See, my take on Cavendish before you said that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Cavendish drip because it gives me like a Prince aesthetic. Like when I say Prince, it's like like the artist formerly known as Prince. It gives me that kind of like vibe and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's all. Just like it gives me that like aura. That's what I'm like the high waters though. The high. Yeah, I mean shit. Yeah,
It's trendy.
yeah, it's trendy.
Okay.
It's hot. It's hot now. It's definitely, especially capes. Capes are apparently the thing with prom now.
Bro, prom now is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've had kids come out where they got like, the thing going on. They got the cape and the mask.
Right.
And they like, this is the coolest. I'm such an asshole that I ripped one of these shits off and went, oh, my bad. Get it together. Walked off.
You're a terrible human being.
It's crazy.
But they know this. I'm like, don't come up to me thinking, you better than me, all right? Because that's what I thought. I was like, you think you better than me with your little lavish little prom suit? All right, that's right. Go to prom with a ripped coat.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Let's see. David Macia says, random theory. What if the One Piece is an item similar to the Mangekyo Sharingan, putting everything into an eternal trace? Eternal trace.
Okay.
Goodness.
Okay. All right. That would be interesting in the sense of like if you want to go down a path that some people saying that the One Piece is like, I've heard, some people say the One Piece is a story and whatnot. If you go down that path and like the story really controls everything, in the sense, yeah, I mean maybe, but like I think it's gonna have more depth than just a infinite Tsukiyomi that Madara went for.
Okay. All right, get it out, Nika. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. I think I need ibuprofen, bro. The way you got my head hurting, bro.
Oh,
oh God! Like we got Sabo and Marie Joie fit. We got Sabo and Stampede. We got Sabo and Dressrosa. Like I just don't understand how Cavendish even touches Sabo's drippiness. But
Okay, here I'm gonna run a poll. Because it actually lets me run polls right here. I can run a poll right here.
Man, I just have more faith in you, Ree. Not the poll. I have more faith in you, man.
No. I'm gonna ask everybody.
Oh goodness. Son completely stole Mihawk drip and think that you got him above Sabo for that. That's crazy.
Dude. Nika,
Wow, that's crazy.
I know Nika is throwing tables right now.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that was a no-brainer answer. And Reed was like, nah, cabbage, bro. I'm like, is it the horse? Like,
Dog.
Is it the horse? Is it the blade? Like the blade, got the blade above the pipe? Like
the blade above the pipe. Good
I mean, supreme grade pipe, bro. It's crazy.
Yo,
stop calling it that. Like, goddamn.
Yo,
is he not fighting? Is he not fighting someone with a supreme grade sword?
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm just not stating facts here. You know how I come, man. I'm just saying.
Oh,
got Sabo with multiple fits, just like going crazy, and he's just like, nah, bro, it's not happening.
I hear you. I'm just, hey, man. Sorry, man. I'm just speaking facts. It just says.
I don't know if they're facts. They're definitely high opinions for sure from a sober guy. High opinions, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're facts though. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask the members here in the chat what they think, and
members, if y'all fail me, just know I'm a viable asset as an ally. All right. So
this guy, man. This guy.
Wait, hold on. So y'all think Fooly, Strawberry, and Zaza, y'all think Cavendish fits are better than Sabo's? Reed, don't say anything.
No.
Okay, fair. Zaza, Strawberry.
Sabo all the way.
They're both frilly,
consistent.
Kind of. They both got the ascot going on a little bit. Look to me, but Sabo got the top hat. I wish Cavendish had the top hat. Sabo got the top hat, so it's like
okay.
0.5.
So you don't like the top hat?
No, I do. I'm giving Sabo the nudge, but I'm saying the both outfits are just like, you know what I think about when I see them? I both think of Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Right. See, this is why I like that comparison, right? Because when I think of Sabo in the top hat, all his men in the revs, they all follow his lead. Like, he set trends. You feel me? What Cavendish does, he just be like, yo, strongest swordsman in the world. I got a sword. I want to be like him. So let me get this type of hat and put it on because it makes me feel like a little Mihawkish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Thank you, Fooly.
That's not crazy. The fact you want to
that's actually a thing. All the revs wear top hats after Sabo, bro. That's actually a thing. Dragon doesn't wear the top hat. Ivankov or Kuma don't wear top hats. Sabo wear one, and then I see Lindbergh with one, Betty with one, and a bunch of other revs and panels with one. I'm just saying.
Bro, you're bugging, bro.
Same hat as Mihawk because he dig his style. Mihawk got the open chest shit. Cavendish like, no, I ain't gonna copy you all the way. I'm gonna leave mine buttoned up just a little bit. So I'm gonna leave it open chest too. Like, he's just stealing the drip, bro.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
He's gonna be Mihawk Jr. because Zoro is not gonna, Zoro's gonna be the world's greatest swordsman, and then he's gonna be Mihawk Jr. trying to.
He tried to get the same pants as Mihawk, but they ain't have his size. That's why it don't fit all the way. It's like,
see, this is why
they just
I like
cast.
This is why I like Sheila, because Sheila be spitting nothing but facts.
What she say? Sheila been on the chopping block for me.
Cavendish had an entire country of women not wanting to sleep with their husbands because of his existence alone. His spit played a part. That's why he's
cute.
No.
That's cute. No, that's cute. That's good. Let him have that. That's cute. That's cute. Because I'm Sabo, bro. I got Koala crying for me because I'm passing out. Cavendish making hoes pass out, but Sabo just passed out and Koala start crying and shit. Like, I take that any day, y'all. You can have that.
I hate to say, I'm gonna throw this out there. Ari, you can't sell that coming. The main reason why you can't sell that coming from Sheila is because you don't hold the energy. Because if we're going off what Sheila said, right, like Cavendish, you gotta hold that same energy for Boa. You put Boa pretty down there, big dog.
You Fooly.
The gym is part of it.
There are nights you come on this podcast and you show the fuck up. You do. Tonight's one of those nights. Just want you to know. Sorry for the vulgarity, but Fooly, you showed up tonight. That's what I'm talking about.
So.
That's what I'm talking
about. All right. Now I have to respond to that because
we can just move on. You don't have
to. You really can't.
But you know, like, we can. I understand it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, here's the thing about it, man. Here's the thing about it. I think Boa looks nice. Okay, I think Boa looks nice. I even said that Boa does look nice. But here's the issue with Boa and her drip, and even the comment you made, Fooly.
You said it already. You said she's boring. You said it was boring.
Nope, not yet. Didn't say.
You did say it was boring, though. Did you not?
It is a little boring. That's true, but it's good.
Right.
Remember, I gave examples of things that are boring and good. You know.
Is Nami's outfit boring in Whole Cake Island? and Zoe, because those are very one-colored outfit, not even a snake princess design, nothing. It's just one color.
So I'll say this: it is a little bit boring, but she actually has the gold little beads on her stuff, and she's got the accessories to go with it, and that's like an abnormal. Like, Nami's not just rocking dresses like that generally. That was a change of pace for Nami. So it was boring a little bit because there wasn't much going on, but the change of pace for one, plus the gold trimmings and
long as keep the consistency of it being boring, because
it was a little bit
my girl Boa. So if that's boring, then Nami got to be boring too. Her outfit as well.
Now her wedding dress was different.
I mean, that's wedding dress. Any woman in a wedding dress will probably be. That's why I didn't attack that comment when you said it. Like, it's a wedding dress. Yeah.
There you go.
Boa in a wedding dress will get the same remarks or get said that she's beautiful anyway. That type of shit could happen. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have gathered here for one reason and one reason only. We are talking the book, the good book. And that book is One Piece. And we are going to be going over, yes, that book. That book right there. So pull out your books and turn to chapter 78 and verse. Never mind. We're not going there. We are going to be discussing what I said at the top of the stream. But I got to pull it back up again. So give me like maybe 2 seconds. 1 second. And now it has been 2. So now I need to pull it up. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we were discussing. So please bring your reasoning because you will be questioned as to why. And I hope you can answer why because I'm curious. We will go down the list and this is how we're going to do it. We're not going to go through and say your whole thing at once. We're going to go box by box, give your reasoning, and please explain why because I might push back and say you're tweaking. And yeah, we can go from there. You guys already understand it. Everyone in the chat, you guys see what the categories are. We'll go through it, answer it. Boom, boom, boom. Bow, bow, bow. The first one is the wasted potential. Sheila says rehabbing Boa that low was a crime anyways. Hey, man. Hey, Sheila.
Sheila, I take back what I said earlier about you. Right? I was utterly wrong. I just want myself, okay? Sheila.
Nah, see.
Right?
See, that wasn't even Sheila, bro. She didn't mean to say that.
What you mean?
She didn't mean to say that.
Come on now.
What is just real quick before we get into this? What does the poll say on the whole Sabo Cavendish thing?
How about we check it really quick then?
Yeah, just let's get it out the way.
The
maybe
poll,
right? Maybe Nika's bugging.
5 votes, and it's 60% Sabo, 40% Cavendish. But hey, we've got enough people in here. The polling is not over. Guys, if you have not voted on the poll that is in the YouTube stream, please take a second to click your vote on the poll because there's more than 5 people watching this. And I really need y'all to answer that because I need Nika to understand that Cavendish is drippier than Sabo. But that doesn't mean he's a cooler character than Sabo. It's not what I'm saying. He's just a little bit drippier. That's it.
I don't think he's really not drippier, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, man. We will let the viewers decide. And we will go from there. Okay. Where is that picture at again? Boom. He's trying to get more votes.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Thank you. Exactly. I didn't want to call it out, but y'all.
I don't have a fair.
Keep copping, please.
I don't have a fair amount of votes. This is not a fair amount of votes. Okay.
What?
When we get to like 10 votes, then I'll say okay. This isn't fair yet. So 5 people. There's 5 of us on here, and I'm outnumbered already. That doesn't feel fair. But
okay.
Yo, you copping, please. Crazy.
Brother Ship said we're about to read the Book of Gabon. All right, man. Let's get into it. So, I guess we'll go in the order that we always go on the stream. Nika, you can go last. Strawberry, I'll give you a second because you're not ready yet. Oh, wait. Looks like you might be ready. You're muted still, though.
I am so sorry. Repeat your question.
No, you are good. You don't even have to apologize. We are starting with the first box.
Oh, you can hear me? Yes, I can hear you in the background. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
It is wasted potential. What character has the most wasted potential?
The most wasted potential is Mr. Usopp. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that. But yes, right now, Usopp, my guy, I need something. I need something. I need something in Elbound. At this point, I don't even care what it is. I just need something from Usopp. Because this whole entire story up to right now, I thought we were going to get more from Usopp, and we haven't. So, but Usopp has the potential to be greater than his father.
Yes.
So I want to see it, and I want to see it now. I'm getting very impatient.
Okay. Summers, you're muted though.
No, I was gonna ask a question. You said your favorite character is Robin, right? Wasn't he the one?
Don't go there.
Wasn't he the one who made Robin to believe in Luffy when she was about to kill herself? I'm just asking questions.
What?
No, she was about to die. Usopp was the one who pulled her out of that darkness. So but I gotta say about that one.
Well,
for that one.
Well, no, Za, because you want to tango with me tonight. You're like, yeah, I'm in a good mood, but no, don't come from my girl. Who pulled her out? Who pulled her out of where? What are you even talking about? That was a scene.
Yeah,
that was a panel.
She's on the train like this. Yo,
I feel like you tripping.
I'm about to kill myself going to Ennis lobby, and Usopp was the one who climbed on the train and was like, "Yo, believe in Luffy." She gave up.
Yeah, she did.
She did
Twice.
That's facts.
Just because you can talk someone from going off the cliff, you still have wasted potential. If that's the best thing that you can do.
That's in hold up. And he was the one who freed her. So that's twice.
No, you can't say that Usopp did that.
Can I tag on this story?
Yeah.
So let me add on this. Hey, what's up? So everything you saying is all right. You're right, and that adds to the wasted potential from him. Everything he did by freeing her, getting her to look into Luffy and whatnot, it's the potential of like him standing 10 toes down that Strawberry wants to see and whatnot. Kind of add to the point.
Okay, and to my point, once again, even in the post time skip era, Dressrosa is his arc. We still waiting for Robin to have a mini arc, but that I'm not gonna say nothing. I love Robin.
I would say we see her be more active in the post.
She's having a mini arc here in Elbaf.
Exactly. That's someone just like we know she's
playing peekaboo. We're not doing that right now. She's playing peekaboo.
Will you get off of the peekaboo already?
No.
She's being hypocritical because he's saying she's playing peekaboo, but he's like, oh, this trauma that she's getting, like that, like, oh, they're like Saul's gonna die and whatnot. Remember, this is the same person that said that. So like, no,
once she gets that, no, you know that.
Trauma, and then she's gonna do more than Usopp.
Okay, but until
it's more than just the peekaboo though. Like she's going through trauma right here, right now, with seeing the Library of Knowledge, the Owl Library being burned down, just like how it was happening in Ohara. And it's actually ironic that Ice saved her in Ohara, and Ice is saving the books right now. Ironic, but just a little.
That's all. All I was trying to say. Like, quick call Usopp, but he helped your character multiple times, and rescued her from being a toy. But that's 3 times. That's 1, 2.
First of all, he did not rescue her. Yes, he forgot about. He forgot about her.
Okay. Yes,
he forgot about her. Don't do that.
Yes, he did.
No, he forgot about her, but he spun back though.
But he did.
He did.
That is
damn wasted potential. Okay, you guys are saying all these great things about Usopp. Yes. But still wasted potential. He could do so much more than save my girl from going off a cliff. He could do more.
He saved her from being a toy too, but you got it. I'm just calling a spade a spade.
And that's the best that you could do is save people from becoming toys. That's the best you could do.
Wasn't the whole island gonna be toys? Like, I'm just trying to say, like, you can't.
That's the best you could do. No, that's the best you could do.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Seems a lot of.
I'm waiting for him to shoot down a ship like his dad did.
That's not.
Technically, he did. I hate to even put it back. He actually did it before.
A relevant ship.
He shot 2 ships down. Actually, he did
not the Marine. Not the Marine. I'm talking about pirate.
He technically shot 2 with 1 cannonball. Like literally right after he joined the crew on accident.
Yeah. Full buster. He'll tell you about it.
Yeah. Hey.
That definitely was a goal move.
Who you guys are? Who's got the most wasted potential?
Kid.
Nah.
Kid.
Just to say though, Strawberry's right. He hasn't reached max potential yet.
Yeah, I
But
agree with
wasted,
that too. That's
I
not what I was
definitely
trying to
think
say.
he's
That's not
underutilized.
what I was trying to say. You know what I was trying to say, Nika, though. Like, I'm not trying to say he did, like, I disappointed him, but like from a Robin fan, you can't say that. Like, yo, he done did more for your character than
your boys or my boy.
Who?
Our boys, man.
Anyway, kid.
Why is a kid, man?
Because he is literally Luffy's opposite end without all of the luck, without all of the training, without all of the stuff. Yo, like Kid unlocked his devil fruit without half of the training that Luffy got. Luffy's had sensational masters train him. Kid hasn't. I wish Kid would have gotten some of that training because honestly, Luffy's just Kid with luck. That's all he really is. I don't want to say plot armor because that's easy thing to say, but like Luffy is literally
That's the truth.
luck. Yeah,
that's the truth. That's what Luffy's luck is, plot armor. Kid is Luffy without the plot armor. Yeah.
Like Kid lost to Kaido the same way Luffy lost to Kaido. They both got locked up, but we don't talk about that because Luffy got the dub at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Luffy and Kid both took out Sweet General. We don't give Kid that type of love, but we give Luffy that type of love. All I'm trying to say is like, yo, he stood up to this red hair pirates and still walked away. He lost an arm, but he still walked away. That's credit. That to me is wasted potential from Oda because you want to showboat Shanks. I've never liked it. And honestly, I think that's the reason why I've never fucked with Shanks after that.
Okay. Fooly.
Biggest wasted potential, or most wasted potential, Big Mom.
Okay, let's talk about it.
If she don't spin the block, and I'm at the point where I don't think she's going to spin the block, I really think Big Mom is the Yonko I really would have wanted to see our crew run through. Seeing how much of a trial, like a whole Kick Island really was and whatnot, I really would have wanted to see the whole Straw Hats like go like Big Mom at home field advantage and them running on that. Like how Kaido had home field advantage and whatnot, and they running on that. I would have loved to see how they would interact with that. Like the fact that she had homies everywhere. We still don't know what homies could do because we're in L bath and we're seeing like homies still being relevant and whatnot. Like that is still powers and abilities. Like we really do not know like the depth of like the soul fruit. The fact that she ate like mother caramel, there's levels to that and whatnot. I think there's a lot of Big Mom that like we could have got if she. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have loved if Kaido would have been a fight before. I would have loved it would switch. That Kaido was a fight, and then we got the Big Mom. Like it would have been us going to whole kick instead of like waiting for Wano. I personally would have because Big Mom just seemed to me personally like more of a threat, more interesting in the system. Not, I won't say more interesting because Kaido definitely had like a lot of appeal, but like. Everything when it comes to Big Mom with like her children, everything like that, seeing kind of Curie and whatnot, seeing kind of Curie run back again and whatnot. Everything there was very interesting to me. And I feel like we lost a lot of potential because like we're not going to see more of that island, more of her children and whatnot, because that shit's over. And I feel like that's a loss of potential of like us really running in on like whole kick and seeing like what we could really do and everything like that. I really think we would have really seen, if in a sense. I think how we seen like Zoro get his conquerors in like Wano. I think if we would have went to Whole Cake instead, we might have seen Sanji get his conquerors, which would have been interesting. That's why I'm like waste of potential in a sense, and I know that's what else and all that, but like I feel like what Big Mom offers is a lot on the table, and I feel like we just kind of throw it that way, so where people still want her to come back.
I don't disagree. Okay. Nika, waste potential, bro.
Shoot.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Shoot. In his lobby. Shoot. The guy who got rid of Yushiri from Zoro.
Yeah.
That should have been somebody. I would have loved to see somebody like that. Yeah, I would have loved to see somebody like that, like in Sword. You know what I'm saying? Like Tashigi trained with somebody like that. She trains with someone like that. I know she's ready for any swordsman because look, she's facing someone with the rush fruit, someone who literally rushes swords on a regular. Like her hockey would have to be up there to even bout with someone like that. You get me? So that would I could see like most swordsmen we have in One Piece, we could have literally had Shu. Shu is the one character I felt like how Oda does data book stuff. Shu could have been the one character we just get in a data book, like he defeated this person or that person. And it didn't have to be no high tier, super big tier person, just a swordsman. You know what I'm saying? And it could have kept going. He could have been the Smoker. Could have been on Smoker's team. You know what I'm saying? Next time we see Smoker, Shu pull up with him, ready to rest some swords. You know what I mean? Well, I take on this person, that, like Shu versus Brook. That would have been a cool conversation. You feel me? But there's a bunch of stuff you could have just done with Shu to show that, hey, we got someone who's a real problem for swordsmen. You know, so that to an extent, I even with Shu's Devil Fruit, I felt like even if we didn't get it, it was a theory of mine, it's a backup theory, but if S. Croc didn't get Magellan's fruit, a good fruit to give S. Croc, because it's kind of similar to what Crocodile could do with drying out the earth, give it to Shu. I mean, you should take Shu's fruit and give it to S. Hop. I mean, S. Croc. S. Croc will be going crazy. Literally, he'd be like in an uncanny way, he'd be like a paramecia version to Croco. Uncanny. But yeah, I feel like Shu was just underutilized. Yeah, an ability I don't think we should just throw it away. But I'm not mad at it, you know. Cool. It don't hurt none, it don't do none. You know what I mean? Yeah, Shu. Sleeper.
Okay. That's actually kind of coincides with where I was going because I actually think it's Tashigi. I think that is one of the biggest wasted potentials in the show because I feel like Oda could have went so many directions with Tashigi, and the direction I thought, even if we're not saying that's Kuina, which whatever, there's theories, could be, could not be, I don't care, that's irrelevant. Where I'm going with it is you had the interaction with Zoro and Tashigi in Logtown, and he had that feeling of like, oh, you look too much like her, you know, and he's got his backstory of, you know, Kuina being the swordsman that he needed to beat at the time, and he could never beat her, and then she died. He was never able to actually beat her. Okay. I think what you could have went with Tashigi is at least make her competent and at least make her to where her dream is not just ridiculous. Like if you're going to give her a dream as like collecting all of the legendary swords, can you not at least continuously make her some type of a real threat as we go throughout the series? Her being this clumsy, goofy, and you're with Smoker too. You know, that would make this whole thing feel a little bit more scary because unfortunately, Puck Hazard happened to Smoker and Tashigi really wasn't
any
help, wasn't that interesting there either. So I wish we could have had Tashigi at least scaling up and made her a competent swordswoman. So this is someone that Zoro has to look at competently throughout the series because it's really just swordsmen that we're looking at. I think it would have put a good impediment for him. And with her vision or her dream, you could have made something go there. Even if it's not Kuina, this could be the person that, okay, Zoro, you might have to fight her prior to Mihawk type thing. But obviously that's not where the story went at all.
You know, it's crazy because I used to think about that because me and Coach used to talk about a lot if Kobe and Helmeppo stole the show from Smoker and Tashigi. And I don't know what Oda's intending on. I always felt like they were all meant to be on one crew in the first place. So I like how the live actions, how it had them showing like the rooting of Sword in a sense with well, not the rooting of it, but just the philosophy where you're seeing right now Robin approaches Tashigi in the live action is telling her like, you're literally wasting potential. That's literally what she said in the live action. So you're not wrong. Robin calls for that. Like not calls for that, but tells her like your potential going to a waste, basically. Same thing. Mm-hmm. So for me, I felt like it would have been cool if we didn't make Helmeppo a swordsman. I felt like it would have it would have been proper if you had made Helmeppo a actual marksman, a sharpshooter, because we saw him with. To me, there was never a big thing with the whole swordsmanship thing with Helmeppo. So when it came, to me, it came out of nowhere because we always saw him with a gun. Like he supposedly had a sword or whatever, but to me it was more the whole thing with the gun. Every time we saw him, he on some marksmanship, where he at least had the gun. So I felt like that would have been cool if he just became a better sharpshooter, a better marksman, because he would have fit in with the whole angle of having Smoker than having Smoker with the devil fruit. Kobe, I don't know how far if Oda's gonna keep him with no devil fruit, but Kobe no devil fruit. Tashigi swordsman, Helmeppo marksman. It would have been down the line cool and would have fit in even with Habari. It would have still fit in cool with her because we've seen Shanks. He has multiple marksmen, you know? So having Habari as a marksman where she's like the long range sharpshooter compared to like Helmeppo, who's like basically I'm right here, quick draw on your face, that would have been fire.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tashigi, I like that one. Waste potential. Tashigi could have possibly fought smoothly. Or it could be in the future, but you know, I don't know what Oda intends to do with Tashigi. So
Okay. Now I got you, bro. Sorry, I had to. Okay, I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. Let's see some of these comments. Where was Shu at during the Marineford arc?
I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. He could have been mad. He could have caught mad feats there, off mad fodder, just rusting blades. But we don't get Shu. Usopp took him out, man. Usopp probably caught a body.
Maybe.
That's the one person Zoro couldn't dispatch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big Usopp.
Usopp had to do that.
We honestly need like 3,000 chapters of One Piece to get all that was set up. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, at least another 5 to 7 years. So, you know. Let's see. I could see him being a shooter. And that thing he wears over his eyes could tie into it.
Could have, yeah. There's so much. I don't know. I felt I would have went a different route with Helmeppo. I wouldn't have him a swordsman with Tashigi also being a swordsman. Like if Kobe gets a devil fruit, I wouldn't have him get a Logia when we already got Smoker there with a Logia. Or to just win a different route. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Kobe was to get a devil fruit. I'm not saying he will. But I just feel like I wouldn't have went the same route for all of them.
All right. Next topic. Who had to die for the plot in One Piece? Strawberry, you are up first.
I say this with such sorrow, but it was definitely Ace.
Okay.
It was definitely Ace. He had to, otherwise Luffy wouldn't be as great as he could be, or it would just take him a lot longer to get to this point that we're at in the story.
Completely agree. We needed that.
Say it for the people in the back. Woo!
Okay. Zal, you got?
Mary.
Okay.
Mary.
I'm going Mary. Because that needed to.
That's a fact.
The Straw Hats realized that the world isn't forgiving, and to lose a crewmate to someone that they really cared about, and started a fight between captain and shipmate. There was one thing they needed to die, was to marry. And it kind of killed their innocence to realize like this isn't just a playful journey anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain and vice captain had to fight that out.
Okay. Fooly.
I hate to say it, but I went with Ace because it really showed Luffy how touchable he really was. And then like that's the one moment that really showed him how touchable he was, and like made him like have to like so many things that I love after that moment comes into play. Of like Jinbei telling him to like you have your other Nakama, you lock in and whatnot. us getting the time skipping and everything like that, like him wanting to get stronger. There's a lot that plays into like Ace's death that helps move the story forward. I hate that we had to lose Ace, but like I got Sabo, so like I'm kind of cool and vibing.
Okay. Brothership, we're doing confirmed and potential, I guess, if it because unconfirmed as well, because they could potentially be dead. So that's fair. Nika, who you got?
On a broader sense, I went with just the destruction of the Whitebeard pirates, but Ace, Sachin, and Whitebeard for real, for real. Thatch had to die to show the Whitebeard pirates that there's someone that'll take it there. Then Ace had to die to show Luffy that this is real, and then Whitebeard had to die to show the pirate world that this is more than what the plot is. Like, we know this is bigger. We learned a lot with Whitebeard's death. So I felt like all three of these characters had to die to show the prevalence of how much of a threat Blackbeard is, and how much of a symbol the Whitebeard pirates, and even Ace was to the world. So with all three of their deaths, the whole show took even with the Whitebeard pirates' destruction in the payback war, the whole thing it just went up in pride, in seriousness in piracy.
I could dig it. Let's see. I'm going Davy Dizabek. That's what I'm going.
That's a great one.
You don't get Roger. First off, the most important death at the beginning of the show was not Roger. It was Davy D. Zebek. Because without that, you don't get a Roger era. This remains the Zebek era, and Zebek becomes the pirate king. Zebek becomes the king of the world. Zebek becomes everything because you're not stopping him. Garp is no longer the hero of God Valley. Everything actually changes. He literally had to die. And you have the Rocks pirates who stay together as well. Yeah, if you don't kill him, I don't know. One Piece, the One Piece might not even. I don't know. I'm be honest with you. That death is probably the most important death in this entire show. And unfortunately, we know that Domi is literally a plot device, in my opinion. We're not going to get into that. And he died for the plot, to be able to show us how Domi worked on the strongest person in the verse at the time, to give us the scale of how it could affect people like that. So it was legitimately for plot.
Yeah. That's how I felt about the Ace death, because if you don't kill Ace, you have to kill a Straw Hat.
True.
Or you kill Shanks. You got to kill somebody that means something to Luffy. So you got to get rid of either a Straw Hat, Shanks, or Ace. That's what's on the table, and it made most sense to deal with Ace. So
true. All right, what you got, Fooly?
I just feel like nothing against your commentary. I just feel like you gotta put asterisk there when you say Zebek. And the only reason why I say you gotta put asterisk there, because I feel like we're putting asterisk. Okay, we put an asterisk when like, you gotta put asterisk when we say Roger, because now you say Zebek. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like you have to put asterisk on like Zebek when we get Joy Boy and when we get like Nika and whatnot, because those deaths matter. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're gonna have to put asterisk there in a sense. That's my only argument.
But nah, Reed's right though. If you leave Zebek in the picture, that like Roger's era isn't Roger's era for real. Maybe Rocks goes on and achieves his plan, possibly. Like there's so much there that is like, dang, it's just big. It's just really big. It's one of those things where it's like
and like nigga, I get that. It's just that like Zebek literally said that like I am I'm a descendant of like or follower of like Davy and whatnot. So like he's following like Davy's like era when I like someone saying like I'm a Rogers like descendant type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm here following Rogers. It's like that sense of you got to like asterisk in the sense of like we don't know the full story yet, but like where we are right now, we super 100% valid. But I'm saying like you got to put an asterisk in the sense of like, if we were before we got Zebek's story and reset Roger, you could not fucking argue that shit. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not even mad at that. Okay. We are moving on to the next topic, and it is who's the biggest ore farmer in One Piece? Strawberry, what's your take?
So for me, I would have to go. I wrote down Shanks, but it was between a couple different people.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Who's your couple people?
So we got Shanks in the introduction of Shamrock. To me, I would probably put Shamrock above Shanks just because of the way that he presents himself or the way that Oda presents that character. It's like Shanks, but like to the next level, if that makes sense.
Like he's a tone more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
it's almost just, but it's just a little bit more, just a little bit higher. The only other person after me would be Rocks. Because just from the dark images of him that we first got when he was officially introduced to getting like the color spread of him and then all the just put Rocks there. Never mind. I changed my answer. It's Rocks.
Yeah, I changed my answer too. It's Rocks. Damn. Yeah.
Because from silhouette to the actual reveal, biggest aura farm.
Yeah. Even in death, he aura farmed. Like literally, he went crazy the whole way through. So that's crazy.
Exactly.
Zaza, who you got, bro?
Speaking of this,
I'll wait. Unless it's the same thing.
St. Patrick's Day, so I go to the Sham to the Rock.
I love this song.
St. Patty's Day, man. Like, listen, I don't even like the motherfucker.
Hey.
No. Shanks, the motherfucker I thought he was gonna be. But then I was like, oh, this is Shamrock. Yo, drippy is the drip. Standing there I was like, oh, okay. It's just Oda trying to draw Shanks the way he could, but he looked different. Like the little thing in his hair. Meanwhile, Shanks looked like a hobo. So, but like his brother looked like, yo, he got that shit on, bro.
His brother just came to Fashion Week.
He gonna walk up to his brother, hey, get it together, Grouch. Get it together, Grouch. Like, yo, that's how bad Shanks looked compared to his brother, bro. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love this. This is between the top two aura farmers right now, in my opinion. So,
all right. Yeah. Fooly, thoughts, man?
I'm a wild card. I mean, like Kaido. I think Kaido was a big aura farmer, especially with the way he introduced himself, falling from fucking Sky Pier, knowing that like the death of like, oh, if he really wanted to die, he really could pour out the Shanks. He really could have poured out to like other people and really like got some life like taken from him if he really wanted that like death and whatnot. That's aura forming off rip type shit. And like we always questioned that shit for a while. Like you know what I mean? Like Kaido has like aura that just like now that he has been like defeated and has been, what Oda has been doing with like Loki has been shitting on him and whatnot. Kaido had an aura of his own, like especially with like the way he was about battle and whatnot. We all kind of respected that. He was like, oh no, I want this one. Like I need this and whatnot. Like the way that like Kaido carried himself was very aura.
Yeah.
Okay. Nika?
Damn, my answer was kind of packed because it was like between Zoro. I think it was between Shanks, Law, and Zoro. Or I think Croco might have been in there too. I had a few people. I think it was Shanks and Croco. It was a few people, but I changed my answer completely now. Regardless, I changed my answer completely because the Shamrock and the Rocks agenda on Aura for what we got from them as of right now, it's solid. It's undeniable. And when I said like rocks in death, he even still held aura because he's in the middle of being Domi Reversi. He gonna get off a question. Yo, who you more scared of though? Like Davy Jones or Joy Boy for real? Who really made you shit yourself? Like why you doing all this? And it was like, man, this dude don't stop. If I'm Emu, I'm gritting my teeth right now. Why you ain't Domi yet completely? Like stop talking. You get me? Like it was just too much or everything he did. He said, listen, he kicked Kaido in the face, told him, listen, we ain't doing that. Then he said, if y'all wanna do something else, kick rocks. Go somewhere else. If y'all with me, we moving out. That's where I'm going right now. Everybody got up and followed him, waving the flag in the background. Literally. Like it's too much. Shamrock and like okay, first of all, not Shamrock, Rocks, he pulled up in Emu's the very first scene we get of him talking to Loki, and then even after that, cross his legs, talk, like literally sitting down, talking to Emu, like, yo, this is light work, but I'm gonna be back because I ain't ready for you. But just to see what I did here on just off the first rip, just know I'm spinning. Literally telling Emu, I'm spinning on you, just wait for it. Like it was all aura. Everything Rocks did was all aura. Literally everything. Shamrock, as of right now, he's getting all the Shanks cubes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Summer's telling him, yo, pull up. I mean, what's it called? Your presence in the Holy Land will be significant right now. Like it's giving Shanks Marine for it. Or with that alone, we see this Holy Land right now. I don't know if they burning it still or not because shit look good, but he pulled up. The Bond can't find him. Where's Shamrock? Shamrock, you know, I'm killing presents and stuff. He doing the same thing Shanks do. Shanks like, yo, we don't play fair around here. Shamrock did the same thing. Tell Loki, listen, regardless of whatever, result would have been the same, bro. And you down right now? You think this is sweet? You think you just gonna turn down all my offers and I'm gonna just let you slide? And you talking about me and my brother, like we both ops? Nah, I'm gonna impale you while you down. Why not? We don't play fair around here. I dig it. It's all sinister aura. That's what you want in a villain.
Yeah.
So, not gonna hold you.
Okay.
Or farming.
All right. There you go. What's up, Bandz?
It's good.
Hold on, let me pull this off so you can see you.
Yeah, you got my whole face on him.
There you go, man. There you go.
It was good.
Chilling. I guess you can go now. We're asking who is the biggest aura farmer.
Oh, the biggest aura farmer on One Piece. I mean, it's got to be undoubtedly like Za's number one hater. Shanks. It's got to be like literally the moment that we see him in chapter 1 when he makes the whole like, you can't bring a gun into this whole situation if you're not really, ready to kill for it. I mean, that's a whole bunch of aura. And then on top of that, like when he does the walk up to Whitebeard's ship, that's just the definition of aura. I mean, his aura is knocking people out, even though, it's obviously, it's Conqueror's hockey. And then he's just pulling up on Whitebeard. They clash, clouds like, split apart. Like he's just the whole definition. And then Wi-Fi hockey's aura too. He just said, yo, I'm like 5,000 miles away with this little sword. I'm gonna connect my Wi-Fi hockey and just knock him out. That's just aura.
Okay.
Literally, that's aura.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't even disagree with you. I would say I want to go Zoro badly.
I did too.
Because Zoro fits this, but I think I'm gonna go Rayleigh. Rayleigh has that different level of aura. And getting the flashback, we can really say he's got that aura. Like, I'm not even really trying to get Shocky for real, but it's like she wants me. Like, I just got it on.
I thought Strawberry was going to say Rayleigh. I swear to God, I thought Strawberry was going to say Rayleigh.
Listen, as much as I want to. As much as I want to.
Hey, he just accidentally happened to pull the most beautiful woman in the world at the time, on accident. Then he's still in freaking Sabo getting captured for fun. It's like, whatever. I'm bored. Getting captured. He's still a very notable pirate and just casually flexing Conqueror's hockey. casually out here squabbling with Kizaru. Then he just goes back and just does his thing. The man is he is definitely, every time he's on panel, he's horror farming. And it's not even on purpose. Like everyone else, they're kind of doing it knowing that, yeah, I'm that guy. He's just being himself. And he's just horror farming just casually. So it's got to be Rayleigh, man.
Quick question.
Can I say?
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I just wanted to say there actually is a definitive right answer to this, and the answer would actually be Shocky. Like indisputably, Shocky. She crashed the economic, the world economic, like shit, trade, whatever the case may be. Yeah, she caused the God Valley. Like, she literally would be the biggest oil farmer. She literally does that. She's supposed to be one of the strongest women in Amazon Lily, former empress, captain of the Kuja Pirates, and I can't open a jar of pickles. Can someone help me, please? Come on, like we not going to talk like everybody ain't lined up to do it for her too.
Facts. That's true.
So
Did you got Bandz?
Roger got mad that his mans didn't want her. Like, what? He like Rayleigh should have came to the bar. He bugging now. You know what I mean? She all pouting, vibe getting killed. Now she passing out with sickness and shit. Like, goddamn, she just came to the bar. Like, so that speaks. The Rayleigh sentiment made me think of Shocky. Shocky actually would be the actual right answer. That would actually, you know what I mean? That wasn't my pick, of course, but it's like, dang, she kind of got a rap sheet that you can't really argue against. Like, just think about it off the aura of love.
I'm okay with that.
She like, yo, Rayleigh, yo, pull up to, you still in shape. I know you will. Go ahead, swim to Amazon Lily. I promise you, Luffy gonna be. I promise you. Rayleigh like, what? If you swim over there and it ain't, don't worry, I got you. You pull up, he there. He there. Like, oh shit.
That actually adds to Rayleigh too, him casually swimming across the calm belt.
I thought you was gonna mention that, but it does. That's crazy shit. So they're the ultimate power couple. I'll say that.
Yeah.
The most aura farm power couple I've ever seen in well, I ain't saying anime, but they real close. They up there. Probably top 3 couples in anime.
Oops.
The freest couple in anime. Facts.
Oh, for sure.
The freest couple in anime.
Bandz, what you got?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. So when you guys talk about aura, are you guys like, we're just talking about like the character, right? Like not just like moments.
All that included.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah.
It's both. So like everything encompasses it.
Yeah.
Would like would also like devil fruit like be encompassed in that?
You could, but it didn't unlock mine. None of my picks had devil fruits. I mean, Shamrock, I did go with the Shamrock. Like, I'm indecisive between Rocks and Shamrock. I'll lean more towards Rocks, so we got to see a lot more from Rocks. But for Shamrock, I didn't mention Cerberus, but that's swag too. But I wouldn't mention it because I think Shanks are gonna have that too. I think Shamrock just is what I think Strawberry said it perfectly. Shamrock is just the more serious tone Shanks. That's just all it is right now. He seemed like the more serious tone Shanks. If he is like that, where he's chilling and laughing, we haven't got to see that vibe yet with Shamrock. And if he does do that, it'll probably be amongst his holy knights, like how he, that's his crew. But we haven't gotten that yet. Everything we've gotten from Shamrock has been like, I'm serious and I'm sinister. Don't fuck.
Well, I was just asking because wouldn't that just mean like Boa has the number one? Like she has an aura farming fruit.
Yeah, she didn't break the economic trade center though. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but no matter where she goes, everybody turns into stone because her aura. Like they're in awe of her beauty.
That's a cheat code to me.
But that's why I'm asking.
It's a cheat code, but it hasn't been portrayed in the same light. Like we haven't seen her on full view with the same light because that's Boa got it.
How though?
Then I was stuck comparing Nami.
Blackbeard literally held her up and was like, "Yo, turn my crew back." His crew even fell for it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna fall for it, but I can say the same.
That's
thing
aura.
I can say the same thing with Shocky too. It's not only gonna be because of your devil fruit. Boa has devil fruit makes her a great contender in the argument, yeah. But when I look at everything else that surrounds what Shocky did, besides just people hard eyes every time they see her, look how far that went. You get me? Like that's kind of crazy. Like it's just kind of crazy. Like, she started a whole war. Like they went to like Battle of Troy. Like you feel me? Like it was dummy. They went dummy for her. So I'm not saying Boa don't got it like that. I just think Boa like even because then that like what you're saying, I will start comparing Nami, and y'all know why. I don't want to get into all that, but y'all know why. I would start going with comparing Nami heavy because she got all types of beauty cues. So it's like, goddamn. And she getting cues to the point where she might even surpass Boa. So it's kind of.
Well, on that same notion, though, I still have to put Rayleigh above her because that doesn't affect Rayleigh at all. So, you know, and he's doing it just off the gusto with no fruit. So, but Boa's not a bad pick. I mean, these are all opinions anyway, so there's no right answer.
You know who has a he's not talked about with aura? Your boy, Cavendish. He be turning women to stone. Like, yo, that's aura right there. You know, like he just stood there and like, no, listen.
He makes them pass out, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. See, JC says,
Or
farming.
Still need longer pants though.
Oh God, whatever, man. Without a devil fruit is on another level, actually. That's fair. That's fair.
Yo, Ree, how that poll looking since we talking about Cavendish?
I don't know. I forgot.
You forgot? I bet you did.
I forgot. I think it deleted itself, bro.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know.
Flame Ember, burn that up. That's how that works.
Yeah, that poll, I never even started it. Let's see. That's tough. Is Boa pulling as hard without her fruit or status?
What do you say?
Is Boa pulling as hard without her fruit or status?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. Like the fruit, I think.
Like Shaki?
I think she said what she said.
Yeah.
Possibly. We just think we just haven't got to. They live two different lives. We haven't.
You have to be the most beautiful and strongest.
Yeah, she's an empress. She's still the most beautiful and strongest. If Shaki had the fruit, she'd probably be doing damn near the same things, if not better. Like, I think she'd be doing the very same things because right now for Boa, she didn't show me an awakening. So why couldn't Shaki have done all of this yet? She was she literally has the feat of doing all what she just did, like I've explained. So for Boa, I would need to see her do something via awakening for me to be like, okay. And then I got to look at the context of how that all goes down and what she would do via awakening. I still think that will play into her beauty. So,
okay,
yeah. I mean, I just like the fact that Shaki was able to do it without the fruit. She was the strongest and the most beautiful without a devil fruit. You give her a devil fruit, she might break more than just the economic world or market in One Piece if Shaki were to have
and I will give Strawberry this. Shaki doesn't have the fearfulness of men the way Boa does. So I think that kind of plays into her strengths because now she can be able to do more things than Boa. Boa's always limited by her scaredness of men.
But that's changing.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
that's what I'm talking about. That's why I talk about the awakening. Like, what would that look like? You get what I'm saying?
And also, like I'm saying, once again, Shaki might find her awakening quicker than Boa is because Boa's not accepting everything. She's not at peace.
Possibly, and I only say that because if as far as the fruit, the level of fruit and what goes on in it right now, I don't see anything that separates Boa and Shaki besides the fact that they just live two different lives. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Because if she had lived if Boa lived the life that Shaki had lived, it would have been the same way. If Shaki lived the life that Boa lived, it'd probably be the same way. But Shaki would probably still be turning dudes to stone and would probably be disgusted of men the same way. If that had happened to her at an earlier stage in her life, it happened at a later stage when she knew good men existed. When it happened to Boa didn't know nothing about men. That was her first impression of men. You get what I'm saying? So it left trauma there. So that's what I'm saying. If you switch the shoe, as of right now, it'd be the same. So I got to look at when the awakening happens, I got to look at what goes on around the awakening for me to be like, okay, can I see this happening for Shaki? And most likely, I'm possibly going to be able to see it. To keep it above. Everything else lines up.
Okay. Got it. Okay, guys, we are moving on. Next topic. Who has the saddest backstory in One Piece? Strawberry, you
Bandz
got
ain't-
it.
So,
Yeah.
so this one was okay. It was kind of hard, but it was kind of easy. Kuma, for sure.
Okay.
Do I need to give an explanation for that? Or do people in the chat need to understand why Kuma has the saddest backstory?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like that's objectively the right answer.
Oh,
Mhm.
I
But
mean, my
yeah,
second pick would have been Robin.
See, I got Robin and Law. I think Law's is more because he had the whole brother sister thing going on. I mean, not brother, yeah, the sister and the mother and father thing, and then his friends, and he saw them all just dead. But you can equate Robin's thing to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She just had
Yeah.
Law just had more blood ties. That's the only thing. So.
Right. Versus Robin. I mean,
I would say now post
8 years old.
Yeah, see, post O'Hara, I feel like Robin had a harder time than Law. So that's where to me it fully equates it back out now. Because now it's like, because Law also lost his whole island the same way Robin did. So they both in that same category right there. Law, like I said, the blood ties make it a bit stronger for Law. Because Robin had a mom, but she barely even knew her mother. Law really grew up, learned from his dad, was going to play with his sister, had friends at school, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, and then look what happened. But Robin's hardships after were hard, and she didn't get right until she got with the Straw Hats for real. So it's like her it's just hard. Laws is hard, but he found hope in Corazon, was able to start his own crew and live his own life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And to be honest, that's why I kind of put Kuma above both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It
was bad from
It was bad from since he was able to remember. It was just bad.
So all the way till now, his one like free good moment is him being on the ship, barely conscious, being able to crack a smile with his daughter on him. So it's like, damn.
Yep. One final time. And after enduring, because me and my best friend talked about it, and the amount of pain that he endured everybody's pain on a daily basis. You're hurting yourself for other people. I don't know how much. Don't start.
Should have died.
Don't start.
Then it would have completed his goddamn
Technically,
story.
Kuma is dead. Dead. We will get into that argument. Kuma is
Fooly,
dead.
I'm hearing too much technically. I'm not hearing dead. I'm hearing technically dead.
He is dead. Whatever was Kuma is gone from the body. The body is separate from the mind and the spirit.
Well, everyone's technically dead in One Piece, according
Bandz,
to
I'm not doing this.
Ri and Za.
Let's
According to Ri and Za,
Let's
everybody's
keep
technically alive. Everybody's technically alive because according to Yatu, Oda doesn't kill anybody. Ace, for all we know, could be alive.
I'm not doing this. Anyway,
Ace could technically be still alive, right?
Move on to the next point because he's gonna sit here and have his little Bandz moment. We're not doing that.
I'm just saying, y'all argue day in and day out that Oda don't kill people. You get what I'm saying? So if you argue that Oda don't kill anybody, how can you get mad at Strawberry if she's saying that Kuma could still be alive? How can you argue that?
Listen, this is what I would say to be the voice of reason here. I think after what Domi Reversi just did, I think we should just not even have this conversation. Keep it a buck. Oda just do what he want to do with this whole death thing. Hey, listen, they killing mugs in live action. Listen, Zoro's playing throats.
Yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying. Who stop taking people out for real too? I
feel like this is Oda trying to give back to us for the fake deaths. I honestly feel like that's Oda literally being like, "Yo, you know what? I'm not doing no fake out deaths because I don't want to say anything but a certain ma.
Listen, I just don't think you can do that in a real TV show. So we can't be doing like if you're gonna have these moments, that people need to be taken out.
Thank you.
Shout out to the live action. They definitely did their thing.
Who Zaza is your choice for this?
Sanji, of course.
Okay.
2 backstories. He was suffering even before he was born. Oh my gosh, the mom taking the drugs and all that type of stuff. Like, yo, this lady was literally trying to poison herself. Like, Strawberry, you as a mom, you didn't even recognize the pain of the mom that Sanji's mom went through just to born these 4 boys. I'm just saying.
Did you want me to comment to that?
Absolutely not. But anyway,
Okay.
like I was trying.
Zaza's an idiot.
Baka. Anyway, going through the Iron Mask, going through all that type of stuff, like, yo, Sanji really is, for him to turn out the way he is, to be so humble and nice and all that type of stuff, and to see another trauma boy that he saw in Chopper, he saw in Law. I don't think we give enough credit for that.
Okay. Fooly, what you got?
I go with Robin. I was going whole
Robin?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta elaborate points and reasons. It's there. I mean,
Okay. Nika.
Me and Strawberry pretty much chopped it up. It was she said Kuma. I said, I do think that's the end. There's no one with a sadder life than Kuma. I really do believe that, because he never got to actually find joy. Joy for him was sneaking up on his daughter and possibly seeing her at Sabo. Possibly. He didn't really have no joy, for real. He had all the moments he had. He found joy in the revolution. He found joy in the house he made, and in the Revolutionary Army, and then all that got taken when he, when Jenny got taken. You know what I'm saying? All that happiness got taken away from him when Jenny got taken. Jenny died and slightly blessed him with Bonnie. He took on that responsibility, found joy within it. You know what I mean? Did the good deed. But then Blue Scale, don't know if she's gonna live. Had to go on the worldwide hunt. Same thing that Law had to do. That same thing basically was on the same vibe like with Law. You know what I'm saying? Then was able to, hey, go to Dragon. But even in doing that, look what it came with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Went to Dragon led him to Vegapunk Saturn, and then Emu, Gorsei, all that. And it's like, damn, bro. There was like no moments for him to actually be like really happy. It was really sad. I'm not gonna hold you. And they brain killed him right before Marineford. It was like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then we flexing on Dolphy flexing on Ivankov with that, like, yeah, it's your man, right? Like, he my puppet for real. Like, he not even saying, he not even conscious, he not even there. Like, not like it, like he really was flexing. I like that was everything was bad. Everything was bad. Down to the punch on Saturn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good moment that he did that, but look what's actually happening here. That's all. This is sad. This is a great moment for him in this sad predicament. But he's done that. He's supposed to be cooked after that. He gets the moment with his daughter on the ship. Got to hug his daughter. Birthday. Literally the one day he could actually say, yeah, this was a good day. Kinda. I got to whoop some ass, hug my daughter, chilling, see son guy Nika. That's he real. I'm not bugging. Dad wasn't bugging. He didn't get shot in the head for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really had okay, I'm done. I feel like I'm dragging out the depression. Man. So
he was doing a lot with that. He was
dragging that one, bro. He trying to make the whole fan base sad.
Okay.
He trying to make everybody sad. He's trying to make us all depressed, bro. Come on.
I feel like don't get me wrong.
I still didn't feel bad for that motherfucker. I was going
like even with I had Robin, bro, but Robin found happiness. She chilling, you know what I mean? She pulling up, showing skin, reading poneglyphs, getting her dream reinvigorated and stuff. Like,
bro. Like,
having friends. Went from calling them swordsmen to Zoro.
Oh,
like think about that. Like gaining relationships. Law, same thing. Beppo, you know what I mean? Gaining relationships. So to me, those were the two saddest. And I was like, man, it really go to Kuma for real.
Is this? Can you also mix in like potential? Because I'm like tied between two for this one.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do potential because I want to do that, but just based off of what we know already.
Damn. Because I wanted to do Blackbeard because I feel like Blackbeard's going to have the ultimate saddest story out of anybody in the whole story.
He's living life though.
Strawberry, come on. Mother packed up. Father packed up. Had to go to God Valley. Got packed up. Had to get out of there. And then we don't even know what he was doing the whole time until he got picked up from Whitebeard.
You're trying to
but Bandz Blackbeard and his mommy got away from the island because of Kuma.
Yeah, I get that. His father still got packed up, and his mother is no longer here from what we know.
Well, but she still had a hand in raising him, though. He still had time with her. That's the only mother that. Oh, okay, not the only one. I was about to lie, but that's the only. That's the only child that we've seen lose their father, and still, his mom still made it happen.
But that's the thing that I'm not.
But that's
following.
not sad. To me, that's not sad. Sometimes losing, you're gonna.
Well, I'm not following though because I get what you're saying. You're saying his mother had hand in raising him. So was she raising him to be evil?
Ooh.
But
we don't know that yet.
That's my whole point. If you don't know that, then it's safe for me to assume that she wasn't with him growing up.
She was definitely with him when he got off that island.
Yeah, that's a fact. But we don't know what happened later because I'm assuming that she wasn't raising him to be evil. Like, oh, hey, when you grow up, get revenge for your father, be the most evilest person in the whole world. I don't think she was just saying that.
Well, no, and I don't think that she was doing that either.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know.
I think she
was. We don't know. So
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I think that she might have.
Yeah,
because she was there saying like, "Yo, I know you didn't finish your plans."
Thank you. Like what? Y'all both on record saying that is crazy.
Yeah, like we know.
Hey,
I think she's the catalyst for everything Blackbeard.
Yeah, and I love it.
Even if that's the case. Even if that's the case, it doesn't even count because I can't do potential. But for me, ultimately for me, it's Koala.
Koala, okay.
I got Koala as the saddest backstory.
Wow.
I'm not here to argue. You can argue with your mother. You can argue with your friends. I'm not here to argue. Koala for me is the saddest backstory.
That's cool.
Okay.
I was crying when she was on that boat.
I wasn't.
She was in pain. She was in pain, just moving on. Strong woman. See, you don't even care about emotion. You was probably laughing when Ace had a hole through his chest. I bet you were. Look at that. I already proved it.
I was crying when Koala got branded too. So
oh my God.
Okay. Flynn says, I came back. What's going on, Flynn? Good to see you again in the chat. Good to see you.
My only thing is, man, I would just say is that all these people that we're talking about, they live good post lives.
Thank you.
Their bad incident, like they went on and forged bonds and were able to find happiness and live freely within their means. The law,
one I'm about to say,
Koala, they all got to do that. Kuma never got to do that, man. He was in chains, basically. Even psychologically, he was in chains the whole time. Like that man sucks, man. Like
sucks.
I really don't see nothing surpassing that right now. I don't think we got anything past that, bro. That's the whole point of cherishing Kuma for as much as we cherish him for it, because he went through piss poor dog shit treatment and conditions.
That's key word, backstory, not life.
No, his life wasn't. No, his backstory. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm not mad at it.
There's got to be a cutoff from backstory to present. If you want to say saddest life, that's 1,000% Kuma.
I'm not mad. I still think it's Kuma, bro. I really do still think it's Kuma. Like his dad had his brains blew off like in front of his head. Like, bro, mom got stripped and taken, like gone. Like all of that stuff is still crazy. Was a slave, was beaten every day. Like I still think that.
What do you think was happening to Koala?
I think it's very sad for her, but she had her parents. Her parents just want shit. That's all.
Adds to it.
That's sad too. But she still, I bet she still lived, was
Mhm.
under her parents' treatment and was good, and then decided to just go live freely and go be in the Revolutionary Army and live, because all of this, everything to that is still in the backstory up until this point that we see them. So she still was able to go do something about her situation and make a move. Kuma,
But she wouldn't
at
even have
every-
been here if it wasn't for the fisherman.
at every end, bro, she found success. Like, she really got to find like an alternative thing where she could actually live freely. Kuma never got to be free at the end of it all, bro. So
And
yes,
that's
her backstory is very sad and is very up there. But I just still think Kuma was a buccaneer and a little bit more strong-willed, so he didn't break like Koala did, and I'm not mad at that, because that's Kuma in comparison to Koala as a kid, and I don't want to do that for her first. I don't think it's fair, but I still think even though he was a buccaneer, his son went through bullshit, bro. I think because he finished it with a smile on his face, I don't think that should discredit him.
This is the problem. So when Kuma was told by Dragon to go watch his son, did he have a choice to say yes or no?
Okay, this is the thing. You say
No,
this one.
don't give me no
you say this all the
justification.
time, Bandz, you say this all the time, but I don't. You still haven't showed me the panel where Dragon is actually telling Kuma that. You get me?
Well, no, it's an anime. When he tells him to watch him,
Well,
they interact, and then we see Kuma when he's trailing with Rayleigh. He's hiding in the woods, in the trees, and he's watching Luffy train with Rayleigh. And then we see him continuing to spy on him because of the anime. It was only anime only.
Okay, you got to show me the scene when we get off. When I watched it, I didn't see Dragon telling him that. So maybe I missed it.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm not convinced on it. So whenever you use that on a strong point, I usually digress because I'm not fully there yet with that.
Yeah. But that's my point, is like he had pockets, right? Like all the pockets is when he was with the Revolutionary Army. He could have just been with the Revolutionary Army and just chilled right there. He could have literally talked to Dragon. And I think Dragon's probably the most understandable person. He could have just been like, yo, I've dealt with crazy stuff. I still want to help out, but I just don't want to put myself in a vulnerable position where I could end up back in their control. And he ends up back in their control. He ends up saying yes to Vegapunk, like, yo, I'll give up my mind, this and that. I'll become a robot. All of this stuff. He could have escaped all of that continuing going forward, but he had to in his own mind. He still had his ultimate choice. He could have just chilled with Dragon. You tell me he couldn't have just said, no, I just want to chill here. I already went through hellish shit with my whole family living there as a slave.
Nah, I still think because he was doing what he was doing, and still being loyal to the world government. That's why that's why they never went crazy on Bonnie. I really feel like that's the only reason. The only reason they never pressed the button on Bonnie for real and sent somebody after her for real, is because Kuma was doing his due diligence in his part of the deal. He really did his best not to interfere with her life. And
No,
I think that sentiment is why, I think that's the good that came out of that part. Because if he didn't do that, who knows what would have happened? Maybe we send an admiral after her. You get me? As a kid,
yeah.
When she's
Kaino could have just killed her right there and then when he had Bonnie.
But that was a byproduct of something Blackbeard had did. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't come there thinking like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Well, he probably did come there for that because Blackbeard said we caught Jewelry Bonnie as a black.
Yeah, because they wanted her fruit.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because I'm not too sure. I know he expected the Navy to come and bring ships, and maybe he was going to use Bonnie as leverage. You get what I'm saying? For the ship, like I turn in because at this time this is still Blackbeard did the what's it called? Well, I'm not sure because at this time I think they cut ties. They actually cut ties with Blackbeard at this time because after he did all the bullshit. So they're coming after Blackbeard. Or Sakazuki's not coming knowing anything about Bonnie. I think he comes there. That's Blackbeard. I'm coming to take out Blackbeard.
No, yeah, I agree. But that's the thing though. Like you see how there's like from his backstory continuing going forward, right? That's completely like horrible. top 3, could arguably be top 2 or top 1. Post that, bro. If he's with Dragon, you telling me it's impossible for him to go get Bonnie and secure it, make them both safe underneath the Revolutionary Army, and then 2, it's impossible for him to say no to Dragon and be like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore, but I still can help out. Just let me be in the office, let me be in the HQ, let me not just go out there. He could have did all that, but he said no ultimately because he know with his own will, he was like, yo, I have to do something about this. And that all ended up good because his daughter gets to see Joy Boy. You know what I mean? All that hard work paid off because he died with a smile like, yo, my daughter is going to be the one that my father told me I was going to go meet, but ultimately ended up becoming my daughter that ends up meeting Joy Boy. So like that all
but that's what I'm saying. It's still kind of worse off than even Koala because Koala got her conscience back. He ended up brain dead.
Yeah. But that was
ultimately
by his decision, though.
Because that was his situation all the way up until like when pre-time skip finished. Post time skip, Kuma doesn't exist. He's a cyborg, bro. He's done.
No, I agree. But I'm saying that he could have made decisions to avoid that. But he could have made decisions to avoid that. Come on, you got Dragon. You tell me it's not that hard to pull up on.
But that's not what it's about, though. It's about what happened, what it already is said there. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to think about the what is. For what we have right now, no one has had it worse.
No, I agree, but I'm saying that the fact that he went through all of this is a fact. That is what happened. But it's also a fact that in multiple positions he could have just avoided it. That is also a fact.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Man, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. That's all I did.
Well, my answer is different from all of it anyway. So
you gonna say Nami? I know. Arlen Park. Yeah, that was. She was forced to draw maps, crying in her room. That was crazy intense, bro. Not gonna lie.
Wow. What is happening? I was not gonna say Nami.
Crying upstairs, drawing maps, man. That's too
wow. I mean, I can say there's parallels between her and Kuma's backstory, but I'm not gonna go there.
Oh gosh,
I wasn't gonna go there. That wasn't even my answer. But the person who kills your parent, you have to be a slave for them in front of you, by the way. But I'm not gonna go there. That literally wasn't even what I was gonna say. Ironically, this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Loki. That was the real answer.
That was my third thought.
Because his mother didn't love him. She died. He had to kill his father. And then the mother that actually loved him got poisoned. And then he got locked up for getting revenge on them. And then we meet him in chains. He was misunderstood his entire life. He's still misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
His brother, even after learning the truth, still wants him to pay for his sins. He's always been misunderstood his entire life, still is up to this point. And he had literally a direct issue with all of the deaths of his parents. He had to basically watch it all happen. And of course, a newborn thrown off of a cliff, never loved correctly, at least. His brother hated him because of who he was born by. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on. That's comparable to Kuma's. That's absolutely comparable to Kuma's. I don't think I even have to explain necessarily why, but I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. I'll read this comment by Flynn and then we'll move on. Flynn says Kuma was more personal for the world government than Koala's situation, and it was strictly ancestor related. Man was born with debt he never saw a dime for.
I mean, that I can argue about that, but it's fine. We can move on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I got Loki.
Nah. I think Loki's is very comparable because just like Kuma, even though he got good at the end of everything, there was bad at the end of every road. So it was like, okay, he never got to sit with none of the good and really, you know what I mean? It's like him now. Just like with Kuma, with Luffy might be finding liberation. So,
right.
That's why I said I can't disagree. He's the only person I think really does fully compare.
Yeah, because every time he had every time he was on the upward trajectory, he got knocked right back down.
Exactly.
Every single time. Rocks didn't want him. He's like, oh, I got someone to look up to. Yeah, get out of here, Squirt. Kicks him, beats him up real quick. Nothing ever really worked for him. He never got to really feel love until when he did. Oh, she got poisoned. And they thought that he would be accepting of that because she was a commoner. You know, like it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Loki got a cool hammer and Kuma didn't. So that kind of just outweighs it.
Okay.
Like Ragnar
wow.
going through trauma. Like it kind of just settles it right there. It cancels out, bro. Ragnar is top tier.
Just remember, that's the hammer he killed his father with.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Just remember.
The blood is still.
It wasn't technically, according to Zaza, it wasn't technically his father.
Blood on the leaves.
It wasn't technically his father. It was a Mark Herald. Technically, he didn't kill him.
Now you playing semantics.
He technically didn't kill his father. That was a Domi Reversi.
It wasn't. It was not Domi Reversi.
I mean, not Domi. It was a marked Herald.
It was a marked Herald.
It was a marked Herald
who had his consciousness. He was literally having a conversation with him.
Yeah, but he was literally saying that I can't deny any of Imu's orders.
Yeah, that was still his dad. If he wasn't talking directly to him, that's different.
So he talked directly to him. He said, "Yo, kill me now before I go back into this whole." You know what I mean? So that was his father he killed for sure.
So Garp and Roger, they fought the actual Rocks, or was that Domi Reversi Rocks?
No, it was the actual Rocks. Yep.
Okay.
If you're telling me, if you're giving me commands to kill you, that's you. It hits different when they have a consciousness.
If you notice, this is very on time with the themes of Little Garden because it's the same thing as Golden Winks paint. You're still in there. You still feel and see what's going on. Same parallel to Sugar and the Toys. It's not like you don't know what's going on anymore. You're living through all that BS that you're dishing out. You just can't stop it yourself. You know what I mean? So like, it's still you. Like I still think, it's Domi Reversi, but it's still him inside there. You know what I mean? I think Rocks ends up in front of Garp and Roger on purpose. I don't think he could have went off. He could have tried to run off somewhere else and did something else. But he went there, and Garp and Roger, not knowing the situation, stated the statements they said. Like, hey, I can't let you just run amok, you know what I mean, and kill his Marines. He can kill my Marines, not letting you touch my Marines. I'm not letting you get to my crew. You know what I'm saying? So I think those sentiments carry because they don't know what's going on. But he ends up in front of them and literally tells the only two people on the island that can do it to kill him.
So using you guys' logic, were they fighting Saturn or were they fighting Imu?
Oh, in God Valley?
Yes.
See, I think Saturn might be a little bit different, but it's still with Saturn.
I think they're fighting both. I think Saturn knew what was going on. He was just getting possessed by Imu at the moment. Like, Saturn was there. He's with it. Like, yo, use me.
I think Gunko proves that because when Brooke's talking to Gunko, she has her moments of like understanding what's happening, like through the Princess Shuri conversation. So I think that's fair.
As soon as she tapped in, she said, "Yo, run! Like, Brooke, get out of here!" Like,
because it's not her.
What's going on?
It's not her.
No, it's her.
Oh my god!
The thing is,
I get what Bandz is trying to say. That's why I said yes. The Domi Reversi is still in effect, but alternatively, they're still in there. That consciousness is not wiped out. That what's going on is I get what you're saying, man. You're right. They're dealing with Domi Reversi at the time.
Yeah.
But that doesn't tie to Harold because at the end of the day, with Harold, he came to his consciousness. When Dory and Brody decided to take each other's heads off, that was their decision. That was on them. You get me? It wasn't the influence that in play right there. It was because of the influence that the situation got that dire. But they made those decisions on their own.
Harold stopped attacking and allowed Loki to just hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
His will to fight.
But that's because he's trying to use his will to fight against the urge of being controlled.
Right. That's my point.
But he's trying to fight the urge that it's not his body that's trying to do it. Like it's not his mind and his soul that's wanting to do that.
But his body decided to not attack. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because he's fighting that.
But that's why we're saying he's still there. He's able to still fight it. He's still there.
But he's fighting something, not himself. He's fighting something.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get what I'm saying?
That's fine because
he's not fighting his body.
It don't matter. Regardless of what he's fighting, he is the one fighting. It's not like he's white and can't fight. He can still fight. That's his way of fighting by not moving his body. Yes.
So if Zoro, if Naruto goes crazy, are you fighting Nine Tails or are you fighting Naruto?
Boy,
you fighting Nine Tails? Come on, man.
Yeah, but Harold doesn't have.
Like,
but Harold doesn't have.
Let it go. Let's just go.
Like,
to the
what
next
did
one.
What did you just try to do?
Let it go.
Because it's obviously Naruto and Nine Tails is in his body. It's being used. His body's
Emu's
being
not a
used.
beast within Harold that Harold could just unseal and let the beast and turn into the beast.
Let it go.
That's
Like,
what he did with Saturn. Emu literally was in Saturn's body. He came out. We see this large black body.
That's an external possession.
Oh my god! All right.
No, seriously, you know the difference, right? Internal is when you have something within you, and then external is when something possesses you with an alternative technique or whatever the case may be. Like literally, like, am I tripping?
No, you're not. But just let it go.
Okay, yeah, Bandz on one tonight then. Okay, cool, got it.
I think we just have a misunderstanding what possession means.
No,
okay,
there's two different types of possession. Oh my goodness,
possession is still possession.
This is the next topic. Probably the last, not probably, definitely the last topic because we only have like 9 minutes left. Who is only loved in One Piece because of their looks? Strawberry, thoughts?
I had a very difficult time with this. Now that I hear you say the question out loud, I think I should have went a different direction. But I said Zoro.
Whoa.
That's hilarious.
I love my dude. But okay, and see, this is where I was probably thinking about the question the wrong way. Because Zoro fans, we know why there's Zoro fans.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I don't know of anybody in One Piece that was loved just, well, Shocky. That'd be the only one I could think of. Or just looks. But are we talking about in the show, or are we talking about fans like us?
No, your answer is very solid. I think that's
okay.
That's a great answer. It's her looks that caused all the shit that I was talking about earlier. So you're technically cooking, like, very much so.
Okay. Solid chick.
Yeah.
Summers, man. Saint Summers. Why is it
Chopper? Chopper. A lot of Chopper's love comes because of his looks, bro. And if you watch a live action, it goes to another level because of his looks. Like, because of his, like, yo, they take out my favorite part when Correa decks him in the face because he's fucking cute.
But see, now, Za, you're taking it to the real world.
It could be either one.
Either one.
No, that's a valid answer because Chopper, the voice actor for Chopper,
Pikachu.
Yeah, it was done specifically for merch. So that's
he's a merch monster.
Yeah, so that's a. Yeah, we talked about that in the JD Legend interview. Interestingly enough, dropping tomorrow.
Think about it like this.
But that's a great answer as well.
He doesn't do any of the 7. Remember, he used to have the 7 forms of transformation. He does none of those. He does literally Kung Fu Point and Monster Point.
Yeah, solid. No wrong answers yet.
I
don't think there's wrong answers. I think those are very solid answers.
Valid.
Yeah.
Fooly.
The character that I think is light for the looks is Doll.
Wait, hold on now, brother. Why is this?
Doll. What do you mean? I think people really just like Doll because she's a cute, like, was it Vice Admiral? Yeah, but then people rate that she's attractive and that's the only reason she sticks out, but past anyone else. I was a big, like, lover and fan of, like, you know, like, big homie who died, like left angle homie or whatnot. You know what I mean? I loved him a lot and everything like that. And he died. He was like a first, like, knockoff to, like, the Cross Guild and whatnot and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just love Doll because, like, oh, she's cute and everything like that. She punched the giant. That's nice when we've seen other vice admirals do things that we would say, "Ooh, that's credible" and whatnot. She's cute.
Nah, recency bias, you're not wrong. And that's actually a good answer as well. She received a lot of love and fandom for her look. I had a post about her and it did pretty well. A few of the comments was specifically about her looks. So,
She's not bad looking. Great character design.
Okay. I'm gonna let you got it. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
All right.
Nika, what's your thoughts, man? Who you got?
I had put King because every time people talking about him, it's always mask off King in the looks and beautiful black man for men and females. I've seen it all around the board. You even was glazing on earlier yourself, Reed. So, you know what I mean? I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that to me, that's one of the people. And Rob Lucci was my first pick, but then it really King is the stronger pick. I feel like because I feel like Rob Lucci was that before, and then he got kind of dusted, and you know what I mean. Just ladies still love him. A lot of people still think the drip is fire. You know what I mean? But King, it just seemed like the effect of the mask and then taking it off, it was like really crazy with King. So it was like, okay, shit. And then, because with the outfit on, we didn't think it was gonna be. We didn't know what to expect. We just like this crazy, 50 Shades of Grey, sadistic looking mother. Yeah, it was just different. And then son take the mask off, and it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Give him the Prince vibes because he got the Bobby Brown, like the shit. He got the motherfucker, not Bobby, the James Brown, so he got the heels on and shit. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
A little curly hair.
Yeah, I see they trying to do it. They trying to go crazy.
Okay.
And people bought into it completely. People really bought into it.
Yeah, Albert is yeah. I already said it earlier. Bandz, you got
so does looks have to be like beauty, or could it be like intimidation, like how fearful like your looks are?
You can go with either one. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so then for me it'll be Mihawk. I don't really gotta say much.
Damn, I thought you was about to say Boa.
Nah, it's just Mihawk. I just think his look, his character design, everybody just like, just falls for that, intimidation look. He's got to be strong, this and that. I don't know, man.
Okay, that's valid. Okay, I have a different take. I think it's Sanji.
What?
And I think we need to have this conversation. I think this is a good time to have it.
Okay.
This is a very nuanced answer, and just let me cook, and I think you'll at least see how I got here. Okay, so first off, I think a lot of things are forgiven. If Sanji looked like fake Sanji post time skip, I think a lot of things would change for him, because this gag has gotten increasingly worse throughout the show. But he's at least a handsome character, and some ladies have actually liked him because of his looks. So we allow some of this stuff to slide, because if he was ugly, like not attractive in any way, shape, or form, we would actually just call him a perverted creep. That's what we call him, because women would not want him in the show. He would go crazy over every woman that he sees, and the gag just would be kind of cringy. It can be a little bit cringy now, but it'd be like, you're not attractive, you're actually just a perverted creep. The Fishman Island thing, I don't think we would have forgiven him for that, because we can kind of understand, okay, you were no time skip and you were with the Okamas, okay. But if you come back, you see the mermaids, you do what you do, and you're ugly, if he doesn't get love from Viola, and he's trying to be chivalrous, and he keeps pushing and pushing, and he's just ugly, and women just genuinely do not rock with him, I don't think a lot of people like him. I'm gonna be honest. You make him unattractive, the girls are not rock. Like, let's be honest. Can we be honest for a second? There's a saying that nice guys finish last. And that's true. Because unfortunately, a lot of nice guys are just not attractive. It's just a scale that works that way. So if you take out the attractive piece and you leave in the nice piece, girls are not going to rock with them because that's just how it works in life. So I think he's legitimately just a creep, an unattractive creep, perverted. If you take the attractive piece away from him, a lot of fans will not like him. A lot of women will not like him. And men definitely won't like him because he does too much in general. So, hey, that's just my take. Got to argue with Oda on that one, though.
Very nuanced. I like it.
It's nuanced, man. See, Fooly, I need you to tell me, Fooly, because you didn't like my initial take. So now that you've heard the whole thing, does that at least somewhat change your mind? You're muted, by the way. Yes, you.
No. I'll say it when he's done.
Does that at least change your mind?
Yes.
Okay. JC Vargas says, what kind of red pill podcast is this? Oh, God.
It's your boy Fresh and Fit. Come on, man. Say,
Hey, man. Look, man.
Oh my goodness.
I do take a red pill every
one
morning.
thing about the Sanji take you had. Now,
Oh.
nah, ain't nothing bad for real. I think the way they're handling him in the live action is how it should have been intended to handle him in the first place, with that, like without the gag, because that's the Sanji we were introduced to at Baratier.
Mm.
And then they gave us the gag later, and then it kind of started sinking in that this is for him. If they would have did the gag when we had first met him, I probably felt a little bit more comfortable with it. But I feel like it is overly done in the anime for at least how it was in Fishman Island. I know a lot of people don't like it a lot. It had a bad taste for sure. But I don't think that he's just a full-on creep though. Like I do think there's genuality in his motions, and he's just a guy. You know what I mean? Like Sanji, at the end of the day, he's a guy. That's just what that's what he's gonna. That's the type of shit he's gonna be on. You get what I'm saying? But he's not overly bad with it to the point where he himself isn't, like, he at least has manners and is respectful and all that. If Oda would have dressed up the character in a different type of way, where like imagine Zoro with bravado doing that, it would come off a whole lot more bad. It would give more too aggressive, manhandling, rapey vibes. Sorry if I said the R word, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like it would be kind of harsh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do it with someone that has these vulnerabilities and this, that, and the third. Because I imagine more Sanji come into that solid understanding of who he is when he gets to that character. I don't think the gag is going to be there like 100% all the time, because he would have that gag there, and then the moment the girl likes him back, the gag stops, which is interesting. Every time that's been shown, like, he would have seen the girl with the heart in Wano that had the mouse, he would have seen her regular, would have had hard eyes for her. But now the girl kind of like him, Sanji chilling. Same thing with Pudding. He was all giggity before, but now he kind of chilling. Viola, same thing. You know what I mean? It was a bit more lackluster. It wasn't all over the top, but he was still like was in his right mind. You know what I mean? So I like how the live action does it. It's like there's little banter jokes there, and I feel like that's what those things are there for. So you should use them when doing him in a live action, rather than having him. Yeah, he doesn't sound too lusty. He doesn't sound too crazy. Like it makes sense for that type of character.
I agree.
Shout out to
I
Tax.
agree. I mean, again, I just feel like if he was ugly, it'd just be different.
No, I mean, but that's what you call. But that's anything for like most women. Like women have that. It's that thing they call it pretty privilege, where
Right,
when they're
exactly.
prettier, they get away with certain things, and the same thing happens for men. I do think I call it the handsome hand. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. Like you're that guy that's gonna be able to. You know what I mean? a lot of some of these type of men in life, they got the gift of gab. They talk to women and they get it to go whatever way they want. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll tell you, Leonardo DiCaprio would get a lot more flack if he was ugly because of how he dates women and throws them away.
You could say that for, I'm gonna be honest with you, you could say that for damn near any celebrity or most people. That's why, like that's even beyond that, like at the workplace, at this place, that place, you can identify that anywhere you go, even in your friend groups. Like sometimes
you can say that about women.
Everyone. I think it's there for everyone. You're gonna find women that treat men a certain way. You're gonna find men that treat women a certain way because of just based off of looks and certain things. Some people are able to look past it. Not everybody can. I mean, it is what it is. As long as you can identify what you're dealing with, I think you're fine. You know what I mean? For better or worse.
Wait, Ree, is this also tied into like what people think of them too in the anime, like the characters surrounding that character?
Yes.
So like, not saying this is who I would have picked. Could we have argued like because it's a gag as well, Buggy?
How so?
Because like Buggy has that intimidation as well. Like it may not seem like to us as a viewer, but there are people who literally are intimidated like crazy by Buggy, especially now as a Yonko.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like he kind of just used his looks to literally become a Yonko because there's no strength feats. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to be using his looks the whole way up.
That's fair. That's actually fair. I'm not even gonna argue with that.
It is.
Guys, to send us out, your boys gifted another membership to close it out. Your boys, you've been on a generational run of membership gifts. W's in the chat for Mr. Your Boys, man. Dude shows love every single time we get on stream. I definitely appreciate you, man. Yeah, appreciate you. That's the stream. Let's see. Slick says, Buggy the Goat, though, is justified. Hey, all right, guys. Wednesday, we have the spoiler stream because we have a chapter this week. So look out for that. That's going to be dope. Here, 9 p.m. my time, Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Look out for that. Join up if you do spoiler content. Thursday, of course, we have the trivia night as well with the cheater Zaza in the top right. You already know how that goes. And then, yeah, we got the stream on Monday again with the chapter. Guys, y'all have a good week.
3-0.
Good week. Shout out to your boy. Shout out to everybody that got a membership. Again, connect your YouTube channel to your Discord so you can see that members only chat on Discord. Guys, we'll catch you. We'll see you on Wednesday. Y'all have
Good night.
Peace.
Peace.